right, so we're off to the races here. We have a race to 4.
All right, we're off and running.
Ed Hobbs versus Mike Deitchman.
Deitchman, yeah.
Deitchman.
This has been, talked about quite a bit in the last couple of weeks as far as like who's the favorite. I don't know. We're not going to know until.
Well, what does Fargo say?
Well, yeah, Fargo is not one pocket though. Fargo just rates your 8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball games, right? I mean, they're not.
Yeah.
It's not the same thing.
Okay.
So let me get this scoreboard up there for you guys.
That's perfect.
And
no tilt to Ed's rack at all. It's perfect out of the line.
Eddie, how much of an advantage would you say is the break in one pocket?
That's huge. You get to push a bunch of balls to your side of the table, right? I mean, yeah, it's a pretty big shot. But as far as an advantage, it just depends how well you break and how well you play.
All right, so what is he?
I'd say it's a very effective break there. The 9-ball's sitting very close to his hole, and he can't see it. He's going to try and remove it one rail here. Good shot. Now, Ed's wants to protect that 9-ball. That should be his main objective here.
So he's looking to maybe get that 15 kind of out of there.
He'd like to remove the 12. He'd like to put the 12 on his side and get safe, is what he needs to do.
Meaning get to the other side of the stack so he doesn't have a view of that 9-ball.
Yeah. Stay over there. Yeah, there you go. It's look out 10-ball. You hope that goes in, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
you don't want it to hang, so.
You know what? That wasn't too bad.
Yeah. So he gave a ball to Mike there.
Yeah, sort of got unlucky there. He went into the pile, but it didn't really splash him. It just. Oh, he straightened that out big. Fortunately for Mike, I don't think he really sold out an offensive shot here. Maybe the 1-9 combo. I don't. That's a risky shot. Ed's in a bit of a spot here. He wants to remove the 6, but he can't sell out the 9. He can't. He doesn't want Mike to be able to see the 9 and the 1. Looks like he's going to try and kick bank at the 6, try and send it back towards his side, and have the cue ball come up somewhat. Maybe even go up table with the cue ball, depending on how much speed he puts on this. Very difficult. Very nice shot.
Yeah, that turned out pretty good.
He got it out of there. He didn't sell anything out.
Is there any combos in this stack that you see worth taking a shot at? Let's take a look at the overhead here.
I don't see much there. As in much, I mean nothing.
I'm a very novice one-pocket player, and that's my biggest mistake is not looking at the stack close enough.
That's a good shot. Look at that. He removed both balls and pushed things towards his side.
Does Ed take on this combo here?
Let me take a look here. Ooh.
I mean, what's the risk if you... He is taking it on.
He is taking it on. Good shot.
Drains it. Puts the cue ball in the stack like he wanted to, just in case it didn't go, right?
Right. Now, he doesn't have much here, so I'd like to see him do something with the 4 because the 13-4 look a little too. Looks like it's going towards. Um, it's kind of wired up to Mike's hole. He needs to deal with that. I see a little shot there.
Yeah, it was able to freeze the cue in the stack. Not really give up too much
yeah,
here.
It's just going to come off the side of the 7. He can't leave the 7 down there. Like, he can't just come off the 7 lightly here. He needs to move it. And then come underneath the 1, maybe.
Where does that cue ball end up?
Underneath the 1.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, there you go. He's got to bank it up. Well, he mishit that ball.
So that was a foul?
And he fouled it, yeah.
So that's going to cost him a ball.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah,
Mike D is at 0 now.
I really like to see him clear out the 4 and the 13. Just the way it's sitting. It'd be nice to rearrange that if you're Ed. As far as something offensive, cutting the 1 in is an option. Yeah, he's taking care of the 4 ball. That's a very smart decision. Yep, right into the pile with the cue ball. Yep,
Excellent cue ball control.
Now that's not there anymore, right?
Right.
And everything is on Ed's side now.
Yeah, he did 2 things there. He removed a ball from that side, and he stuck him into the stack.
And that is the key thing with 1 pocket. The person who moves the most balls towards their hole in 1 shot is usually the winner.
Accomplish multiple objectives in each shot. If you're only doing 1 thing and your opponent's doing 3 things every shot, you're going to get behind real quick.
You can sum that up real fast, can't you? You know, you're gonna fall behind, right? Before you know it, all the balls are sitting by your opponent's hole, ready to fall over, right?
Yep. So what is Mike looking at here?
1 ball.
Behind the 1. Okay.
Yeah, that was. Now everything Mike does from here is crucial, right? Because all the balls are favored for Ed now, and so 1 mistake from Mike is going to cost him a lot of balls. That's why moving's important.
So Ed wants to hide him from this 1, right, and not sell out the 7.
He's just going to put him up on the 12 here. Yep.
Oh, nice. Yeah, put him right on the stack.
It's awesome that shot was available because that 7's a big ball.
Yeah.
Sitting in front of Mike's hole.
Now, does Mike take on this 5-1, try to come off the side of the 1 and bank it back towards his pocket? Or is that too much of a gamble here?
Well, it is a gamble, but it's not a bad idea.
I mean, what else? Yeah, what else is there?
He could somehow roll down by the 6 ball, kind of, That's what he did.
He did that exactly.
He lost his cue ball, right?
Yeah, but look at where he put that 1. Oh, yeah, but you're right. He's going to sell out potentially 2, 3, maybe more balls. I mean, the 2 and the 14 are. He is have to bridge over that 6, but.
Well, luckily he's going. The good thing is he's got to shoot the 2, and he's going away from the ball, so that's a good thing for Mike. He can't grab them all right now. The best thing he can do right now is come over for the 7 ball from here.
You don't think 14 next?
I don't think he can hold it for that.
Okay. All right.
And this isn't a shot where you want to mess around and try and cheat it and miss it. And you have to make this ball. So come over for the 7. I'll come or for that
or
ball.
For the
That's
5.
okay. Oh boy.
Yeah, he was jacked up on that, so I
Was
think
he?
that,
Okay.
yeah, he was shooting over the, not super tree topped, but definitely affected the ability to draw it as much as he wanted.
Shooting a 5 here. Shot, Ed. All right. Yeah, it's time to drop the 1, maybe.
You play it off the 7 to drop the 1,
It's a
just
bit
to,
too much for me. I think
yeah,
I'm just rolling the 1 in and make sure you hook everything with the 7, right?
yeah. I guess if
Yeah,
you did that too, your
right
7 would be
there.
bankable
Right.
for Mike. So, all right. So what is our score now? I gotta update the score here. It looks like 3-1 Ed on the score there.
Okay.
On the ball count score.
Now, is there some kind of weird trick shot in here that I'm looking? Okay, he's playing safe. Can he do something with his 3 ball?
Hmm.
It is so close. Maybe he can bank at the 3. I'm not exactly sure. You look like he's pointing at the 7 here, like you can see it. What is going on? Okay, got it.
Oh, he punched that pretty
Oh,
hard.
look at that.
Yeah.
That's a he got pretty. He's gonna lose this ball here, but he ended up straight in. So I don't think Mike's gonna grab a whole lot of balls here. Yeah, he's just gonna take the 1 and move. It's a smart decision.
Take the 1 and then get the
Yeah,
14
over,
to
yes.
his pocket.
You
not
can
sell
crash the
anything.
3 ball here. Oh, he just went over there. That's not a bad idea either. It's a much safer shot what
Yep.
he just did. More conservative but effective later. Not much really Ed can do. He's got to come off the 3 ball here and go to the bottom rail. That's what I'm doing.
This is going to turn into an
Yeah.
up table game pretty quick. Isn't it?
Yeah, probably. They're probably going up. Oh, he's coming into the balls. I'll come to the bottom there. That way you force him to jack up and push him up table when you have the lead. Now he's going to jack up and push him. No? All right.
You can tell these both players are very experienced at this game. They're not taking a whole lot of time to figure out what
Right.
they know what they want to do. You know.
Yeah, Ed just did a different version of it, right? He sent those up table rather than the 15-13. Now he's going to push these up.
Now, in one pocket, it's to your advantage when you have the lead to take it up table.
Of course, yes, right. And it's a lot harder to run 7, 8 balls when they're up table rather than when they're sitting on the foot spot next to your hole, right? I mean, the pros are so good where one guy gets a 2 ball lead, then they're going up table, right? It's enough for
Yeah.
good movers to win. All right, what are you doing here? Deitchman's in a bad spot, a real bad spot. He's got to roll on the 6 soft. I think that's about, or the 3 or the 6 soft. He did. I think he.
This is a free bank, isn't it?
Sure is.
I mean, there's no penalty for missing. You could just roll it up towards your pocket if you don't, hit at pocket speed. You're not selling out anything.
Yeah, just make sure you don't leave it on the side rail.
Because
Because you sell out a bank that way.
okay. Oh, and don't leave it there either. Holy cow.
That's what he was
So-
trying to avoid, actually, I think, is why he did that.
Well, it's going to make the score tied here in this ball count. 2-2, but the real damage of that is not the 1 ball penalty. It's the however many balls Mike can see here, right?
And see, this is why you send him up table, right? Now, if all the balls are sitting down table, I might grab him easily. He's got ball in hand. He's got to shoot him from the kitchen now, right?
Right. He's got plenty of targets right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
wow. That was a huge
That's
miss.
why you send him up table.
Oh my gosh, that one was painful. Because not only did you not get the 2 or 3 that you were looking for, you might have sold out 2 or 3 potentially here. So let's see what Ed can do with his position off of this 3. He's pretty straight on it. He's drawing, yeah. He tried to really force draw that back.
And he's just going to do simple moves from here. Keep him up table, right? Come off one of these. And freeze to the bottom rail, right?
Yep. And Ed's back up to 3.
This forces Deitchman to have to come off the deuce and draw it back. No. I wouldn't do this.
That's given a free bank, isn't it?
Well, it's not. I don't think it's free.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. The 10 is a little risky.
See how, yeah. Because you're going to move that cue ball back down table if you take this bank on, right?
Yeah. He's just going to move the deuce. Good shot.
Yeah.
He's got to shoot from here, right?
Yeah, that's a smart play. And a player, an amateur one-pocket player like myself, will try to take that bank on, and I'll get in trouble for it.
Trying to put it next to your hole, right? Yeah,
Yep.
that was an excellent move.
Yep.
It seems so simple what he did, but it's very effective. You'll know after this why he did it. As he get the 13, the 4, he's got all those bank shots right there to shoot.
Yeah, was that? I wonder if that's what was the intended spot. I'm thinking that he might have wanted to roll up to that 13 with the cue ball a little bit closer to it.
Yeah. No, it's an offensive now. It's got something by his hole, right? That's what moving does for you.
Yeah, he's got risk right now.
Yeah.
He can't just take on this 6 without reckless abandonment. He's got to be concerned.
Oh, he's shooting the 6. It's I wouldn't be doing that.
Depends on if you know if you're going to make it or not. But he actually got a blocker here from the 13, I think.
Yeah. So it's got to take out. He's got to give him the 6. Nothing can get it out of there. He's got to take his chances. Just roll the 6 in.
He's looking at it. It'd be from that distance. It would be pretty reckless to try to pop that out of there, right?
No way. Yeah, you gotta follow this forward and leave it in the jaws so you don't sell out some bank on the 13. Easy bank.
Just give him
roll it.
Give him the ball.
Oh, he did take it out.
He really did. And look at this.
And he didn't sell out a bank.
He didn't sell out a bank. How in the world did that happen? That was incredible. It seemed really aggressive, though.
Well, you got to know when to be, right?
Yeah, that's the key, right?
He was in a spot. And he sold out. That's going to pretty much cost him the game here from here.
You think?
Yeah.
Because he's going to use that.
He's going to hit the 6, the 13, and probably the 7.
Hit this with some inside.
Just center ball. You can keep an angle.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, he went back and forth. That's a pretty sporty shot there. A little harder.
Yeah, a little more roll.
I still think he's a favorite to make this with the bridge. This is dangerous. He may just move this out of here. Or move something to his hole. I'm not sure, but the deuce is a big ball. You're losing your cue ball here, cutting it. You may sell the 10 out, the deuce out. But he's going.
Hmm. And that's definitely going to give him the opportunity on the deuce and the 10, right? You can stun over
Yeah.
for the 10.
But the right move is to move the 13 out of there.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, the 13.
I don't know.
Okay.
He hasn't proven
He's
as far as ball making is concerned. Yeah.
Not-
all right.
yeah.
Yep.
He's got an angle on the 10 to get over for the 13, right?
Yeah. Actually, it's funny. The shots look tougher from the monitor. I look up at the pool table. And,
Right.
Oh, this isn't so bad. you
Yeah,
know.
that's why the window's there. Eddie.
Yeah, right.
Look through the window.
Yeah, it's a pretty
I
easy
know,
shot here. Right. Okay.
That's pretty
Yep.
good. Pretty
Yeah,
good
he's
there.
gonna want to try and come up for the 7 ball here.
So-
One rail. Maybe a little bit of left-hand English. Yeah, like this. Just like this.
Oh, man.
Set one rail. He's got to take it easy here. Kind of just roll it in. Call it a day. Yep.
Okay. So that's pretty much, and then he's got a,
Yeah,
a
he's
free bank here, doesn't he?
Yep.
Might as well.
What's the ball count now?
So Ed has 4, and I believe Mike D has 6. I'm going to tell you in a second. Yes, Mike D has 6.
Okay.
So a little bit of a shift of momentum here.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So
yeah.
Mike is playing for 2 right now, and that's good. Now, you know, just a second ago Ed was in a spot.
Right.
I mean, Mike was in a spot. Now Ed's in a spot. So
Oh, he likes a 2-rail kick there, huh? Jeepers, creepers, what is going on? Okay.
so is this a simple 1 rail?
It's not a simple one. It looks
Is it
a little off, doesn't
like,
it?
Yeah, like the cue ball is going to get in the way. You
Yeah,
think?
kind of like that. Like it's either have to cross it with some. Yeah, he's crossing it. Yeah, like that. That's a hard shot.
Yeah, he
to execute.
looked like he was playing mostly cue ball there.
Yeah,
Give him some distance.
I'd like to see Ed get some of those balls down table. Nah, just move it out. Move the 4 out of there, Ed. Yeah, there you go.
Looks like we've got Rick Jones from Bad Boys. Hey, Rick, in the chat. How's it going?
That's what he's doing. He's going to try and put this 12 in action. And he sold out the 14.
Oh,
because
my
of that,
gosh.
yeah.
Yeah, he really did.
He didn't want that there.
Do you think he was trying to get that cue ball behind the 11?
Yeah, I think, yeah,
Okay.
exactly. He just fell a little short.
Yeah.
15-8, get it behind there.
So Mike with this one gets him on 7.
Oh, is it? Okay. This puts him on the
This puts him on 7. Yeah.
14's the case ball.
I don't know that he can really set up on the 4 unless he really stuns this off the rail, which he does, and gets an opportunity at the 4.
That's
So
right.
4 ball for the win of rack number 1 for Mike D. And watch that cue ball. Where's that cue ball headed? Where's that cue ball headed?
It's in, isn't it?
It sure is. Oh, man.
Gracious.
Talk about drama. So then that means that Mike D is now back to 6, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. So because that didn't count in his ball, so he's back down to 6.
Now Ed's gonna make this one
Holy
and then bank
smokes.
the 4, so it may be a 6-6 ball game here.
What a turn that was. Man, he had the win.
Yeah,
And that cue ball just found the hole.
that 4 ball needs to be placed correctly, right? Because of the bank.
Yeah, I think they're going to make sure of that.
Yeah. Now Ed's gonna play the 12 and just stop it. Stop the cue ball right there and bank the 4 towards his hole.
And that's his win, right? Is he only well, no,
What
actually,
does he need? He's on
Ed,
4,
Ed's
right?
on 4, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's to get to 6,
that's
and
right.
then he's going to move from there. That,
So
as of right now, that's the 2 he's focused on right now.
some drama early on. Holy cow, man!
Yeah, that was.
Jeez.
Ed's taking his time to compose himself, you know.
Well, yeah, it's his
a
new.
big
I mean,
swing,
right
right?
now it's new life at this rack.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
he was done. You know, he
Yeah.
was already ready to rack him.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, he's got a chance. Yeah.
Sometimes you got to change that mindset. You know, you
Yeah.
get in the mindset of, okay, I'm ready to start my next game, and now it's like, oh, I have to. I'm still in this one.
This is a hard. He's gonna have to cross this ball, and it likes to miss high. He may sell out of bank here. Oh, he played it short. Yeah, good shot. That was
Yeah.
an excellent shot. So he's got 6 now. Now they're gonna move.
Yep.
I gotta tie this ball up with the other 2.
He hit that pretty firm. Oh, it hit tied up. He hit him full. So, all right. So Ed is on 6. They're both playing for 2 now.
Right. This is, you gotta be careful here. Right. You may sell something out. Ed could put something by his hole. This is very dangerous. I'm coming off the right side of the 8, and for me. Oh, I sold the 8. Is there any other shot?
I mean, the 8 doesn't really have a penalty to it. I mean, 'cause
Oh,
the
you
way
gotta
those
shoot
other,
it, right?
yeah, I mean, the other 2 balls. But you're saying, is there more?
Is there like some way you can hit the 15-14 to
I see.
send them both to your hole or some super shot?
I don't.
Look at this.
What a champ! Oh man.
All right. So this gives Mike an opportunity to get this out of there. He didn't leave it too deep.
Yeah, it's not in the jaws.
This is hard to get back towards your hole. You kind of just got to send it back up table. That's a pretty good shot there.
Oh, look at this. If it had more pace, it was it was headed to his pocket.
Kind of hit this straight on. No, that's a good shot. I like that. Okay.
Yeah,
Get
just
him back up there.
Don't pocket it though.
Right.
Man.
Oh yeah, that would be horrible.
Right. What do you like here?
Man, I do not like trying to make the 8 and try and stick them on the balls. You may sell it out.
Like if you kicked at the 8, one rail, real soft.
I just like coming off the edge of the 15 here.
Okay. It's hard to do without making the 8.
He's not doing that.
It's hard to do that without making the 8,
Right.
isn't it? I mean,
That's a good shot.
yeah, I think anything that you shoot that doesn't pocket the 8 is probably a good shot there.
Yeah, it's close enough to where he can control it, and where he's not going to sell anything out, right?
And lock him to the back and put a ball in play.
There you go.
Yeah. Smart play there.
Wow, it's fairly intelligent.
Okay. We're seeing a lot of key one pocket strategy in this first rack. A little bit of everything so far. I like the pace in which these 2 are playing too.
That's quick.
They both feel very comfortable with this game, in this environment. I mean, this is.
The shot, the edge of shot. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Excellent shot. Like if you can, he didn't sell out anything as far as the 14 is concerned. Look at where the balls are positioned. It's an excellent shot. It doesn't look like much what he did, but it was smart.
Oh, and he's going to get rewarded, isn't he? Well,
maybe
not really.
He's got a cut on the 8, and I think he can play it good enough speed to not sell out the 15. I'm not sure.
Really? It looks kind of risky.
It is risky. He's probably going to move the 15. Oh, okay,
Oh,
yeah, bank the 14. Yeah, of course. Yep.
thanks, Lee. This is a race to 4, not 7. I
Yikes.
gotcha.
Yikes, yikes. Okay, he's okay.
Yeah, that was a smart play. I don't. Yeah, I just didn't see taking on that 8 when the 15 was that
Mm-hmm.
close.
Now, Diamond's in a bit of a trap here. He just needs to move the 15. Yeah, good shot. You don't normally move balls that are sitting by your hole, but if you're in a spot like that, you kind of have to.
Well, I mean, if he would have attacked the 14, then Ed would have then either banked the 15
Exactly.
or
Yeah.
right. I mean,
That's why he had to move it.
yeah.
That's really
Nice
aggressive for Ed here.
two rail here. He's showing that he wants to play that aggressive game at least early on.
Oh boy. I hate saying this, but can you come off the right side of the 14 and carry him the 15 towards your hole and all that superstar stuff?
That is a superstar shot, isn't it? Let's see. That was Ed's hole, right?
Am I in another dimension or something? What's going on?
That was Ed's hole. I think he was trying to
Did
hit
he
that.
just mishit it or
Yeah,
something?
he
Okay.
did. That was Ed's hole. So that was. You're not in another dimension. He missed it that. And now Ed is on 7. And the 3-railer on the 8. Karam combo the 14 over there towards it.
Uh-huh.
Not bad. Now he's got 2 threats, right?
Right.
He's got to remove 2 balls. Well, not really. I guess he just needs to remove the 14 and keep the cue ball down there. But he's going to go for both of them.
I sold out the 8 ball.
Yeah. A pretty textbook bank on this 8, right? For a one-pocket player, that's as good as it gets.
Yeah, this is probably in, or it's going to be at least sitting in the hole. And unfortunately, the 14's out of the kitchen, so. Oh, he didn't hang it. Gee,
He hit it
so
quite a bit short.
Right.
Yeah, that really shortened up on him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Both, I guess it looks so already both players had a chance to win the game.
Uh-huh.
And
what is he doing? I don't know.
Banking
yeah,
2 rails.
All right, so Ed's going to bank that 14 on over. This may go in. This is sitting really nice.
No, Mike
He's going to just miss the 8 coming on over.
Mike D's in there getting hot. He's taking off a layer.
Yeah, he's not liking this. This is sitting pretty.
Or maybe he's just promoting more sponsors. He's got the hustling on underneath the bad boys, right? So he's got to make sure. How many layers does he have? A layer for every sponsor.
He's going to be a touch of inside English to beat the kiss.
And he did it. He did it.
Ooh.
Oh, that's almost good enough. I mean, that's. Well, it's off to the side here.
Yeah, I think he's going to try and spit this out. I don't think he could follow it in. It's sitting too far out of the hole. This is an awkward shot, really. Yeah, that's a really awkward. Yeah. He'd rather it be sitting in the jaws, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, if it's sitting in the jaws, at least you can follow it in.
Right,
and
yeah.
Put it back up on the
funny,
table.
Yeah.
No.
What happened? What are we doing?
I don't know. Coins are on the counter. All right, so he's conceding.
That was
All right.
a big swing, a couple huge swings. It looked like Deitchman was going to get that game. He was going to steal that game away, right? And
Ooh, man. Yeah, Deitchman, I mean...
he scratched, that's right. He scratched in the corner, didn't he?
Yeah,
That
he sure
was
did. That was the turning point.
Yeah.
And so Ed Hobbs up 1-0 in this race to 4, a one pocket. But, that was his break. And, if you're equally rated, right, you're supposed to win your breaks. So, but yeah, Mike D definitely had the opportunity to steal that one.
He did, yeah.
And jump onto an early lead.
That's right, because Ed scratched in the side pocket too, right? There was 2 big scratches. So they both kind of canceled out, I guess. Mike eyes are adjusting, I think. Like he's having trouble. With something.
Let's take a look at this. Pretty good break there.
Yeah, I think he hit the one a little thin and went thick into the second ball there. I like to see Ed come off 13, send it towards the pile, and get behind the 14 with the cue ball.
Yeah.
With some follow.
We got, yes, the commentators tonight are myself, Patrick Nix, and Eddie Mattia. You guys probably didn't see that because it was beneath the scoreboard, but that's all right. We got Kevin Ross from Railbirds watching.
Kevin,
hey, Kevin,
what's up, man? Another good pool player right there. Looks like he's going to try and clear the 14 with the 13. I'm not sure what he's doing here. Yeah, that's what he did. What a shot. Look at this, man.
You know, that ball was coming flying back at the cue ball, and I was thinking that cue ball was going to be moving somewhere, and it ended up hitting it right back to the stack. And
that's power one pocket. That's the definition.
Scott Frost, power one pocket, right there.
A lot of work done with one shot there. Looks like it broke. Can he do something with a 3 ball?
I think he can, but I don't think he wants to take that chance early on.
Oh, nice little spot would be on top of the 2, like in between the 210, but I don't think he can get there. Is he going to try and bank this 14 at his hole? That's pretty reckless. So probably not. I think he's going to shoot the 12 into the deuce, send the deuce back to his side. That's what's happening. Good shot.
Yeah. Got him right on top of that 10 ball.
Right on top of the 10. What do you do here?
Well, I think the only ball that you're really probably looking at right now is a 7, right? I mean, as far as making something happen, but I don't really know what to do with it. Maybe draw back off of it, back into the stack.
It's not a bad idea.
Try to put him wedge him between that 6-10.
Yeah. Be very careful.
Yeah, it is a touchy shot, but he does have the full cue ball there to work with. And his distance between the cue and the 7 is only about 4 or 5 inches. So, but yeah, it's touchy. You could that could really go wrong.
He's
in a
looking
hurry.
at it. Yeah, he's got to kind of shoot it. He knows it. His best odds of controlling the. Are the aliens coming?
I don't know. Having a little camera issues today.
That's what he tried to do. He just dogged the stroke a little bit.
Is you think that's what he was trying for?
Yeah, I think he was trying to pull it back on the 10-6 there or whatever, you know.
Yeah, wedge it right in the 10-6 sandwich there.
Yeah. And I don't think he can do much with the 7 here. I think he could see it, but He's got to get it out of there. Time to move the 7, right? Yeah, there you go. Might go clean. He put some extra sauce on that, thinking he needed to, but yeah.
I think he was counting on it banking into those other balls,
exactly.
and so putting a little more force into it.
Made sense, right?
It
but
did.
It missed the balls a little bit.
Yeah, if you glance at any thinner, he was in big trouble, I think, too.
You just come off the 4-ball here and just play something simple. I don't know what he's doing.
So you don't think attacking the 11 right there was a good idea? And getting it out of there?
This guy, the 11 in the middle?
Oh, is that the 15? I'm sorry.
No.
I was looking at the 15.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking that was the 11, but it was the 15. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. But he did it in a way that I wasn't seeing. He did it with the other ball.
Now he can make the 12 ball here. He can shoot the 15 into the rail, into the 10, and then carry him into the 12 and have it go towards this hole. I just saw him aim it up.
Really?
He swept the 1 railer. Looked like he was aiming it up.
It landed pretty nicely for him because he's on the other side of the stack.
Oh, yeah, hit it great. What is he doing? Yeah, that's a good, nice little shot there.
Yep.
That's how you play 1 pocket.
Mike D with a stop shot to freeze into the rail.
Really, what do you do? Just roll on the 1 here, come off the 12 behind the 1. I mean, yeah, there's a few things you can do. Come off the 4 behind the 1. Just roll on the 1. Yeah. Back in the same spot you go. We're close to it.
Good shot.
Now it's starting to look like it's evolving into an up-table game from here, at least. That's what I'm predicting. Nice control. Look out, 6.
Yeah. And yeah, do you take on this 13 ball? No. That's a heck of a cut, and
It's an awkward spot.
I mean, but when you're looking at the balls that are over by Ed's pocket,
Yeah.
they're not really sitting that great, I mean,
No, they're not.
they're looking a little bit funky. So maybe you do take a chance here.
You come off the 13, get behind the 14, in my opinion here. It's
Okay.
a little hard to cue. Yeah, he's looking to cut it, isn't he?
Yeah, I like what you're saying, because if he puts that cue ball right between the 15, or behind the 15-14 in that area, but he likes the kick, the cut shot there, because he did kind of figure it's like, well, does that 5 play?
It's like you're saying the balls are sitting funny, aren't they?
They
so he
are
kind of
sitting
had
funny.
a free shot at at his ball.
The 5 does not play. I'm looking through the window.
Right.
But the 6 ball does. I don't know if he wants to go for that, but I believe that 6 ball has clearance if he wanted to take that on. And that's
Get rid of the 13. Just get rid of it.
Get rid of the 13 right here.
If he can.
Well, I don't think he can hit. He can see it clean, can he? Let's take a look at the side camera.
I like, you know what, maybe come off the 6 ball, make the 13, carom it in, and then maybe the 6 ball opens up the problem stuff down there, right? And you leave the cue ball right where the 13 is. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, he's got to hit this good.
Oh, he just made it. Okay, good shot.
Yeah.
Good shot.
I mean, the 6 was there for him, but now he's still got to deal with that 13. He's not in the position to where he can really easily hand over the 13 without moving that cue all out.
Ooh, this is tough.
Does he have the 10?
That's what he was looking at.
Yeah, he is looking at the 10.
That's so touchy and tight there. I don't think he has that, does he?
Well, I can see Mike in his chair just hoping that
is he coming out of it?
Well, no, he's sitting there just I can just see that he's thinking to himself, let me get an opportunity. If you take on a shot and leave me that 13, I can get, I'm going to go on a 7-ball run here, or get out.
Whoa,
Oh, what?
That's a good shot.
I did not see that one coming.
How did he get the cue ball to just stay there? That's a good shot, you guys.
That was a fantastic shot.
I like that one.
Yeah, I don't understand. I want to see that in a replay because he stunned that cue ball right in place.
Yeah, it's like he swapped them. That was pretty cool.
That was really cool, yeah. Nice shot, Mike. Ed. Nice shot, Ed.
Yeah. Okay, what is he doing? Is he trying to go all out here? He is. Nice shot.
Yep, there's one.
Mike's like, I'm done with this one pocket stuff. I am shooting.
First blood.
He's got a good opportunity to run some balls here if he can make the 13 and get on those, like the 3, the 8, the 10. There's a lot of them out there.
That 13 is it's not for for their level. That 13 is not.
I'm trying to come between the 10 and 3 here. Ooh.
Boy, he put it in the exact
All right,
spot.
at least we get to see it again. All right, let's take notes.
We get our instant replay now. It's almost in the exact same spot.
It is.
The last ball was in.
I'm paying attention this time.
What are the odds that it landed at the exact spot? Wow.
You know how many times I've said that in my pool career?
Yeah. You think there's so many places on the table.
Right. Who's got the... That one he wasn't so fortunate with.
Well,
except
does
for
he have the window?
Was right. The guy does have the window.
It's got the window, and it's straight on for Mike. So Mike's going to have to draw out of this, and I'm going to give Mike one on the scoreboard here too, because he's got a ball in. You guys can see it is 1-0. Mike on the ball count, and 1-0 Ed on the games.
What's he doing? Oh,
yeah,
okay,
he's drawing back. That's the only thing he could do. Is he was so straight on it.
He landed nice there, didn't he?
Man, he's got an opportunity to get out here.
He could get a. It looks like
he can get
if
out.
he gets on the deuce here, it's over. What is he going for?
What?
Really?
I thought draw for sure.
Well, he can bank the 10, but that's kind of hazardous with the 5 and 14 there. So it's time to figure something else out here.
I'm confused. Why would he not just draw that back? Does the deuce not play by the 8?
I'm sure he had a grand master plan.
Yeah.
And just.
It's easy to say from over here.
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
We don't see
right.
it. Like, we don't see it like
yeah.
they see it, right? But that is. It looks like actually it is 3-1 for Mike.
In terms of ball count?
In terms of ball count, okay. Yeah. So I'm going to get that updated for you guys. I did not realize Ed had a ball. Not sure where I missed that, but it's easy to miss the count in one pocket.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at this.
What a shot! Karam banks it right in the hole and leaves himself absolutely perfect on the 5.
Okay, so you got to remember that there's a ball owed. So after he gets done shooting, it spots up. So you have to really pay attention
Well,
when you leave the table that the ball that's spotting up isn't straight in with your opponent's
if
pocket.
well, I'm looking at the table and Ed has a ball already. So if he had a ball owed, it would have spotted beforehand.
Oh, okay.
I don't think there's a ball owed by Ed here.
By Ed, didn't the ball go in a pocket that wasn't
Oh, did it? Okay,
like in
I missed that.
or maybe it didn't.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a penalty.
No.
Okay, I did not see a. Well, let's take a look here. We got 3-1 as a score and 2 down. So
What is he doing here? Trying to draw over for the 11 ball or maybe the 2 and 3. What's he doing?
no,
Okay,
a ball will not spot. I don't believe.
Good try, good try.
Oh.
So you leave the 3 and the 11 alone, get the 2 out of play, and send the cue ball down table. There you go.
Just lock it up to the 8. Okay. So Ed scored 3 more balls on that run out. There's nothing that's going to get spotted because all the balls are out there. So Ed is up 4-3 on the ball count.
What's Deitchman doing here? He needs to come off the 3.
People in your chat are saying that the 3 ball throws in. I think they're meaning for Ed's pocket.
Mm-hmm. It's close. It's close, but it's not something Ed's going to shoot unless
Not,
he's sitting
yeah.
really pretty on it.
Yeah, not if there's risk like a one ball sitting there.
And it's not on either. It's close. Yeah, from here, right? It doesn't look like it is, right? From
Yeah,
the 3, does it look
I don't.
on?
I think
Oh,
it's
we're
too
not-
far.
yeah.
I think it's too far.
Well, we're saying bye to that right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it doesn't matter now.
Uh-huh.
We'll never know.
Oh, it's going to send the 1, clump up the rest of the balls with the 1. Yep. Now, what do you do? Maybe roll the 9 in? Looks a little steep. Maybe freeze on the 4.
Yeah, but then are you selling out? Oh,
That's a
look at this.
creative little shot there. I like it.
Pretty close.
I can see it, though. He's going to remove it.
Yep.
Put it over by his side.
It was good cue ball there, holding it in place. I noticed in one pocket you look for those opportunities where you can stop the cue.
Oh, yeah.
The less cue ball movement, the better. This is more predictable of what you're going to end up with.
Of course.
He's going to 2-rail this, or 3-rail it. Oh, into the stack. Okay. I thought he might have had an opportunity for a 2-railer there towards his hole. So.
Well, I mean, you just might as well just come off the side of the deuce and down table, or off the side of the 11, whatever you want to do. Really, I'm not sure about that side. Oh, he's going for his hole. Jeez.
Yeah, I mean There's a combo opportunity which he's not going to take on unless he knows he can follow it all the way down and stick it to the bottom rail, but I don't think that's... no, because it's got a little angle to it as well.
I'd like to see him try and make something happen here. And open him up a little and get safe. Or,
be a little crafty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like that,
he
right?
did. Yeah, that's there you go.
Good. Now he's a threat.
Yeah,
you
because
know?
he had the opportunity with those balls hanging out there.
Yeah.
To get him locked up and move something towards his pocket.
It's so important to be a threat. Like you have to have something by your hole, playing one pocket. The guy's just gonna keep.
Yeah, otherwise you're just
balls by his hole. Yeah, but you know.
Ed's gonna take a foul there. He did not get to a rail, so that's gonna be spotting a ball for Ed. Move him down to 3 on the ball count.
Oh boy. Okay. What? Can Ed just stop here and get safe? So that would be really strong if he could. Could do that as well.
A little dink and dunk maneuver here. Couple of them. Ed is, I think, in the driver's seat with the position of the board right now. Table, it's
favoring Ed, is that what you're saying?
It is favoring Ed, but well, because of the 11 ball. You know, that 11 is just putting so much risk out there. Mike had to play that.
Shot,
yeah,
actually.
He played that really well.
If he didn't foul, I don't know if he did or not. It didn't sound like it, though. Didn't look like it.
They're not spotting a ball, so...
Right, so Ed didn't mind what happened.
Yeah. I agree, though. It looked a little bit...
suspect, right?
Yeah.
In my opinion. I've seen worse that got called good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, these guys are gentlemen. They're reffing themselves.
Yeah, they're just fine.
They're perfectly capable of... So here, he's got to be very careful here. And he was. Did you lock him to the 9?
I think he cut off pretty much everything.
What about the 4?
It's close.
He's got access to the 4 there, doesn't he?
But really,
what can he really do with it? Yeah. So Ed pockets that ball and spots it up. Giving Mike a bank on the 4, maybe, to push forward with the cue and not sell out the 11, but that's...
Maybe.
I don't know. Or do you take on the 3?
I don't know. You just take on not selling out the 11.
Yeah, that's the
trick. Right?
That's the trick, and he can't see the 11 to work it out of there, so...
Maybe you can move the 11 with the 4 some kind of way, or with the 3, or he's maybe trying to get it out of there.
Yeah, he's looking at coming through the window between the 3 and the 4, coming off the rail and kicking at the 11. I think that's what he's looking at right now. And I think the dangerous part of that is even if you get a good hit, you're probably going to sell out a juicy bank. And I can see the wheels turning in Mike D's head. I think this is a critical point in time right now.
Looks like he wants to try and take the 11 out with the 4. That's what it looked like he was.
Yeah,
no, he's not looking at it at all.
Dink and Dunk should be it is a good name for a donut shop.
Oh, he's cutting the deuce. Yeah, he's. Oh, you're about to. It's gonna get crazy here.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's kind of thinking about like what else is there. And he overcut it.
And he didn't sell out, did he?
He didn't. He got that cue ball back enough, unless Well,
Ed,
actually, I don't know. Now that I look at it,
from the here. Oh, he's safe.
if
Yeah,
my window
that's
was a little bigger over here, I could, move 2 feet to the right and I could see, but it's close. Yeah, it must not be automatic because he's not going right for it.
nah, he's got to take the deuce out some kind of way, or maybe kick soft behind it, or
Isn't that
I
funny?
don't know what's available,
And
but
the deuce landed in the exact same
yeah, it
spot.
keeps
as
landing
it-
there, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Ed's
off to
getting
the
tired of
side,
having to
right,
deal with it.
hanging out right on that point of the cushion there.
I
Ed's
think
getting
you
his
can soft kick this. He's looking at what is he doing?
soft kick.
Just a soft kick into the rail into the side of the deuce.
Okay,
right?
so you're just sort of pressing it next to
Yeah.
the deuce.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe try and push it just tiny bit out of his hole
Mm.
for next time. That's what he's doing. Or is he going to try and take it out?
Well,
That's not too bad there. Right?
Yeah.
That's okay.
So you gave one to Mike.
Now Mike's going to probably try and bank this 11 towards his pocket. There's nothing wrong with that. The balls right now are favoring him big time after this 11 gets shot. Oh, he didn't want to hit that one. He needed the 11 more by his hole, be more of a threat. If Ed can cross the 1 towards his hole, he should. He could go clean, maybe. Oh. Okay. This is a pretty good shot here.
Yeah, he wants that cue that
No.
cue ball all the way down to the rail.
He didn't sell out the 11 either, so effective. Now Ed's probably going to have to come off the 3 here.
Is that 4 is in the way of the 11? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it definitely is. Okay.
That's a good little shot, too.
Yeah. You try to twist this 3 ball.
Yep.
A
I didn't do that.
little twist bank.
But
Put some
he
spin.
may sell out a bank doing that.
Mm.
He's not doing it. Bank the 4. Scratcho, right?
Uh-oh. It sure is. Right in the hole. Man, those scratches are just deadly in this game.
Mike walked over like he knew it was happening. You know, and
Yeah.
I'm sure he saw it. He's like, what are the odds?
Yeah. What are the odds? So that puts Mike D back down to 3. So we're at a 3-3 game. Ed with ball in hand in the kitchen.
So he's going to clear the 4 and the 11 in one shot. Bank the 11 back over towards this hole.
And just put a stop shot on the cue ball.
Yeah, I'm thinking
okay.
so. Whatever he decides to do, I think I'd do that. You know.
I like that too.
Maybe draw back. Try not to sell the 9 bank out. You know, banking the 9. I don't like selling that out.
Yeah, I like this stop shot right here on the 4, kicking
you go.
both of them over
Yeah.
to the pocket.
See, he sold the bank out on the 9, right? He needed to draw it back a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and it's kind of free too because he can hold that cue ball to the side rail.
But anyway, I don't think he's going to shoot it.
You don't think so?
No.
I think he's going to prove you wrong, Eddie.
It's too hard to control your cue ball here.
I think he's going to prove you wrong,
Well,
because
if he does,
I think he's
good
going to
luck.
I think he's going to leave that cue ball on the side rail.
Good, he's moving the 11. That's the right shot.
Oh yeah, you're right. That is the right shot. And oh
Ooh.
man, that was beautiful.
Yeah, it was. That was a good shot. It's got to give him that.
That was very good. I really thought he was going to go for that 9, just because I thought he could kind of leave it safe.
Hmm.
But you're right. That was a much better shot.
That's Trees really looking at trying to remove that ball. Might just give it to him. I mean, he does this. Yeah, he's giving it to him. Good.
Yeah.
He didn't
Right.
want to do
So
what he just did. It must have, he wanted it to lay in the hole to make this bank on the 11 a little harder.
right.
It's still tough though. I hate this bank. Always goes short every time on a diamond. Just like this. Every time.
Ooh. Wow. What a shot. Here's some applause from the crowd behind us here. That was a heck of a shot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what can he do? He get the 9 in here, or is he? Does the 1 have him? Yeah, he's gonna bank in the 4 ball. Good shot. Another one for Ed's inventory. How's the ball count looking?
It is 4-4. And I know you'd have to stand up a little bit, but we're using the rack underneath the wire rack for the ball counter. So if you looked over your monitor, you just have to stand up a little bit to see it. But
Oh,
what a shot by Mike.
Oh, I didn't see what happened. What did
Yeah,
he do?
he took on that bank on the 4, knowing that it
Okay.
was pretty safe, and
Nailed it, huh?
yeah, he nailed it. I'm not sure if he's got the 9 though. I think
Looks
he
like
really
he doesn't.
he really wanted to have the 9 next. But he was probably also concerned that he might be selling out a bank on
Yeah,
the
of
9.
course, yeah.
And I think he was looking at getting to the other side of the stack. So if it holds up in the pocket, Ed doesn't have an opportunity to bang it out of there.
Well, the balls are sitting really funny right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's really
Yeah,
looking at here.
I like what he
Okay.
did here. He didn't sell much out either. Well, good for him. That's very risky there.
Yeah.
He got away with it.
So Mike D's on 5 now.
He doesn't have the 1 ball. Oh, Ed's in a tough spot. I think he may come off the side of the 15 and just come to the bottom rail maybe.
Yeah. Is there any legitimate banks here?
No, I don't see. He's trying to line it up. Oh, is he?
There's a side cam here if you want to look
I
at it.
see what he's doing. He's gonna bank the 14 into the 1.
There's a side cam that might be a little better view for you.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's nice.
Wow.
It's too
Kick
hard.
bank.
Good
Hey, he
shot.
came out all right. Oh, and it
He
lands on the spot.
did.
It's settled into the spot right there. Well, yeah, he couldn't have come away any nicer actually
Mhm.
after that shot. We got Shniwawu in the chat says Mike is a great shot, but Ed moves better and has a better end game.
Yeah, it does. But you know what? Mike held his own in the last end game. He really did. He had an opportunity to win that game.
Yep.
It's not too bad, but you're right. Yeah, it's a little more. You know.
You know, it's the scratches that have been, you know, the couple of scratches
Yeah.
that have just absolutely been devastating towards Mike D here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the difference of this match so far. There was one key scratch in this game that cost him a pretty significant run, and definitely in the last game that cost him the game. Marcello says he needs a big spot to play Ed. Yeah.
Oh, he did that. Oh, okay. Oh, I like that. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's a good shot.
And because he blocked it. He knew he was going to use that 14-15 to block the view.
He's a big threat now with that 8-ball sitting by his hole. Like Mike can't screw around anymore. You know.
Is Mike going to try to do something? Yeah. Two rail the
Maybe
7-ball back, and
it looks like that way.
Can you? Where do you put the cue? Yeah, there you go. Cue on the rail over there.
Good shot.
Yep. Excellent.
Can't bank the 7 over to your hole. It's a double kiss. You could maybe soft kick at the 9, or roll on the 9, bank it out of there. I don't know. What are you doing?
Well, I'm thinking, you know, Ed's focused on that 7-ball, getting that 7 out. But yeah, how do you get the 7 out and try to get behind the 9? That's the key, right?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Slow kick the 9, maybe. You know, take the 7 out of the equation. It's just, what can you do with it?
Yeah, slow kick the 9 is probably a good idea too, because then you also, I mean, what's Mike going to do on his next shot? He's probably going to pound that 1 into the 8 and
Sure.
clear that 8 out of there and the 1, right?
Yeah.
I would assume. But if he can get it, you know, maybe somewhat close to the 9 to where it's a 3-ball, you know, 9-1-8, that makes it a lot tougher.
Yeah. He's just going to remove the 9, right? I mean, just go straight into it and bank it out of there.
And I mean, that's a lot of distance to
It
put a
is.
stop shot on the ball.
It is.
You better have a pretty good stroke on that thing. And you know it's going to be moving too, right? How many rails is that? How many rails is that 9-ball going to move?
What are you doing, man? You better be doing it soft.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he is.
there you go.
He's doing your shot.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yep.
Yeah, he's fine.
And then,
It would have been nice to have been on the other side of the 9-ball, but
right.
you know, he didn't sell anything out as far as
He didn't. He was giving Mike a chance to clear that 8-ball though, but
barely. I mean,
yeah, I don't know, because
I don't
he's
know
got
about clear, but he can do something with it or get behind it maybe.
and put enough draw stroke on that to get back to the side rail. And if he executes this shot well, I think we're probably going to see these balls start going up table.
But maybe.
I mean, because if he executes this well, then, you know, obviously Ed's next shot is to get the 1 up, you know, out of there, and then it's just going to be one at a time. They're all going to be going up table. I don't know though. I don't know what he's looking at the 8. Okay, so he's just going to clear the 8, come to the other side of it.
Now here's a big shot for Ed. If he can come off the 7 and get behind the 9, it's a big shot. That is a big time shot there. Just like this.
Yeah, and that's the position that we were looking at before that I think he
Mhm.
wanted when he was kicking at the 1, is to get behind it like this, because when you're trying to push 3 balls around, it's a lot
Right.
a lot less accurate.
You get a little tighter on the 9. You can sell at the 11 there. You can see all the balls out there. Whoa.
Oh, wow. He avoided the double kiss.
Good shot.
Yep. Good speed. Anybody have the score on T-Rex versus Gorst? I'm curious too. If anybody has that, go ahead and hit us up in the chat. What is it? 13-8 T-Rex, right? 13-8 is the score that we have on that Tony Chohan and Fedor Gorst match for today. Marcello says 14-9, so maybe his internet is a little faster. Oh, okay. Aaron says he left a little early, so I guess Gorst got one back there. Thanks, Marcello. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. He keeps missing.
Yeah, getting the perfect
up to the 9. Yeah.
Yeah, Ed does move the ball really well in one pocket. He's got really good skills in that area.
What's he doing here?
Yeah, this is where I'm,
Right.
this is where I sit and I go, I don't know what to do, and then I make a mistake. I do something silly because I don't know what to do. He's going to get behind the 1 again.
Well, he's going to try and get behind the 9.
Get behind
again.
behind the 9.
Do it.
Yeah, there he goes. Get behind the 9. It's the spot that he's been trying to get to.
Yeah, it sucks. Is that 14-9 is starting to look pretty juicy for Mike. Ed's got to be careful of that. Okay.
And the ball count is still in favor of Mike at 5-4. Yeah, Ed was trying to get behind that 9 again. That might have been the 5th or 6th shot that he's taken to try to get behind the 9.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, look and see if, yeah, Ed got to.
So, what do you like here? Is he going to?
He bank the 8 towards your hole and freeze
Yeah.
on the 1 if he can. That's ideal.
He's going off the top side of the 8 and into that
Trying
stack.
to clear him all. That's a mistake. You shouldn't do that.
Okay, tell me why that was a mistake.
Well,
It looks like it worked out really well.
did work out pretty well, but not entirely. I mean, it's so much chaos going on. You don't really know how to.
It was a mistake because of the risk level.
Exactly
It
right.
wasn't
Yeah.
worth the risk. Wasn't worth the reward.
Exactly.
Is
There
that
you
what you're
go.
saying?
That's precisely what I'm saying.
Okay.
Now it's gonna shoot this 9 ball and hide him underneath the 14 and clear the shot. And shot.
Both of these guys go to Derby City and play one pocket with some pretty monster players
Mm-hmm.
every year. So they're used to this kind of game.
I hardly say once a year is used to this game. But
Well, I mean,
but I know what you mean.
right. The competition of playing good one pocket players.
Ooh,
That might have.
is that all wired up now?
I don't think it's
Should
wired to
straight
go.
on,
I mean, I think he has to cut that 8. I think he's going to take the 9 and then, well, 9 first, but then does he come into the
Ooh,
try to loosen him up, or is he try to play that combo next?
I would think the combo.
So you shoot
It's
the
not
9.
laying too bad.
So he's going combo now.
Yeah, it must be laying really nice then, where it's at. Yeah.
Yep, it was. It looked a little off to me, but it looked really good to Mike. So Mike with an opportunity here. He is
Oh,
He
boy.
is now on 7. And this 9 ball gives him 8. He left himself a bit of a tester, but you just when you're on that last ball, just get it in the jaws, right?
Yeah, and the side pockets are huge here, right? I mean, the more inside English you use to beat the scratch, the less accurate you are. Looks like he's going outside. Yeah.
To try to help the ball.
Right.
Yeah. So Mike is on 7 now.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Is that gonna stiff this 15 or move the 9? He's moving the 9. Right. Good shot. I would imagine Mike's gonna want to take a shot at the cheese here.
That was going.
Not enough gas.
It was going. It was on its way. That ball had GPS on it, just didn't have enough gas pedal.
It's very difficult to bank this shot.
Without double kissing.
I think it's there. I think you can. It's
You use
just hard.
Do you use
all.
outside to avoid the double
For me,
kiss?
inside.
Inside? Yeah.
Still hard.
And if you double kiss it full, it doesn't really. Oh, you
man.
definitely don't want to do that, Ed. So, is Ed going to concede? Yes, he is. So Ed is conceding that rack, giving that one to Mike.
All right, guys, I need a tiny break.
Yeah, I need a break as well. Wonder if these guys do too. Maybe they will. We'll see. Oh, sorry. It is 1-1. I don't want to mess up the scoreboard. Yeah, one pocket is a long game. It's definitely, there's a lot to it. But I'll tell you, watching these guys play makes me want to start playing more. And I play one pocket only once in a while because I just don't know a lot of players that like to play it. But I enjoy the game. There's just so much strategy and so much skill involved. So Ed lays down a pretty nice break here. So on this rack, Ed has the same pocket that he had on the last rack, it looks like. So which is the bottom right as you're looking at it right now. And on the overhead, Ed is the bottom left on the overhead. So Mike pushes that 7 ball over to his pocket, but sells out a 3 ball here for Ed. And Ed is going to say, thank you, I will take that one, and maybe the deuce as well, or the 1 afterwards. But this is tough. He's got to use the bridge and get over that entire stack. And he has to make it because that 7 ball is a big threat for Mike. So no problem for Ed, though. That was a pretty textbook shot, even though he had to use the bridge. And here he's got the 2. See if he tries to float over through the gap between the 5 and 10 to play the 5 next. Because I like it. If he can do that, then he can play the bank on the 7. I'm not sure. Yeah, he went right into the stack, and I believe he has the opportunity to pocket the 10 ball here. So, in contrast with the previous rack, where we didn't see a ball pocketed for probably the first 15 minutes of it, we're only a minute into this one, and Ed's already got 2 down and maybe a couple more here. Yes, right in. And 5 is going to be next, I believe. And then can he hold it for a bank on the 7? I don't know that he can. I mean, he has to address that 7 once he runs out of ammo here. He might be going for the 1 after the 5. He might be going up table to play the 1 after this. Oh, I didn't even think of that. The purple stripe 12 ball there. And what after that? Can he stun draw into the 15 to pop out the 15 and open up the 4 ball here? Oh, he plays the combo. I didn't even see that. Beautiful shot. I don't think he got the leave that he was hoping for, so now he's just got to get the 7 out of there. So take his 5 ball lead and get that 7 ball out of there. Is exactly what he does. Make sure that he doesn't sell out a bank with that. Nice shooting, Ed. He got 5 balls out of that run. Yep. Okay, so Mike moves a couple of balls to his pocket. He throws the bait out. He throws out the bait for that 12 ball. And Ed says, I'm not taking that. Not going to take the bait because it's only 1 ball. It's not worth the risk of selling out for just 1 ball. Especially when you got a good 5 ball lead. There's no reason to take chances there. Yeah, John Fleck, no Buffalo Billiards climbing on tables over here. So Ed freezing the cue ball at the bottom rail. Moving the 7 over to his side. See, is there any decent banks here for Mike? Looks like he's going to take on this 11 ball bank. And he hit it pretty good. It's going to... Oh, he hit that really good. It's going to run out of gas, though. Yeah, you can't complain about the levelness of the table. That thing rolled perfectly straight. Ed trying to wrap him up underneath the 11. I think that's what he was thinking about. So Mike is pretty close to this rail, so it's pretty tough to put a draw stroke on it. So I think he's just got to play for a... Oh, pockets that ball. Interesting. I wonder if he... Yeah, he must have intentionally been trying to pocket that. Yeah, because he knew that it was just going to go right into the stack right there. Making it a little bit tougher for Ed to get anything done over there. So Eddie is back now. Eddie, you missed a little bit of an avalanche of balls there for for Hobbs. He played 5 and then popped out the threat.
Is that why there's no balls on Ed's side? Just because he ran them all?
Yeah. Well, and then, you know, and then it turned into a defensive game, and Mike's played a couple of good shots to get some balls over there. Yeah. Mike had a couple of good bank shots, just fell a little short. He's just hitting them a little softer than he needs to. He's had several banks that were right on target, and they just stopped, you know, 6 to 12 inches short of the mark.
That's effective protection from the ball sitting next to his hole. 6, 11, 13.
I'm going to take my quick break here. Leave you with the technology.
Looks like you can see the 13. Maybe he's going to try and bank it. Yeah, look at this. Ooh, buddy. Here's a free bank here, I think. So he said he had 5. This would be it then. If he banks this 11, 6 is pretty natural. And he's not really selling much out until around the 1 ball, really. So yeah, we'll hit it. Okay, so the 6-11 combo. Is that, can he see the 11 clean? Ooh, what a great shot. He opened the balls up. He really needed to do that. He's got a chance to do some damage here. I don't think he's fully hampered by the 14 either in terms of cueing. So he's just fine. Position key. Nice shot. That's good. Yeah, he'd go for get the same angle on the 8. Oh boy. I think the 9 goes past the 8. Still has a shot on it, though. He's got a shot on the one. Good try. Good try.
All right, I am back. What did I miss here, Eddie?
Oh, Mike had a good little run of balls here.
Okay. Oh, yeah, holy cow. The score is now 6-5. All right, let me get that updated. I missed a lot of action. Holy cow.
And this is called the end game. Anybody else wondering in the chat room that's come up what the end game is exactly what it sounds like. The end of the game, where less balls are on the table, and the strategy is a little different when there's less balls on the table. And
So Ed has accidentally sold out that one ball, obviously. So that puts Mike on 6. They're both playing for 2 right now.
Oh, he tried to twist that.
Yeah, I think he was really concerned about his cue ball there.
Man.
You know, if he gets underneath that 7, it's no good.
This is laying kind of awkward, but he can handle it. One rail bank. Yeah. Good speed.
Not sure what you mean by one pocket scoreboard. I have a regular scoreboard that I just put the one pocket scores up on. Hope that's good enough for everybody.
He's just going to come kick behind it. Now I'm going to cross it to his hole. Ooh, man.
Yeah, it looked like it might double kiss it, but
Right, it was close.
yeah, he got away with it. Ed doesn't take this cut on, does he? No, is he going to Z-bank this?
He may. It's free.
Z-bank, yeah.
Oh, that straightened out. Wow.
Yeah, it
Gee,
really
he
did.
usually goes long on that. Wow. Okay. He's going to cross this over.
Yeah. Both guys playing for 2, and all 3 of them are just right there. This is a tough spot for Ed right now, isn't it?
I like the 15-7 combo. Take the 14 out with a cue ball. You can get a little aggressive here.
Really?
Well,
where does the cue ball
That's
end
what
up?
he's looking at. He's looking at it right now. Yeah, he aimed up the combo, and he should be pretty safe here.
Where does the cue ball go?
It stays down on the bottom rail.
Because you're punching
Because
the 14 full.
Yeah. Good shot.
Oh my gosh!
Excellent shot.
You called
by Ed
that.
Hobbs.
He nailed that thing. And Mike is sitting in his chair. He's still sitting there. I don't know if
how the hell did that happen?
Yeah, I don't
right?
think Mike saw that.
Yeah.
He was like, "What just happened right there?"
Yeah. Ooh, Ed's not gonna like this. He's in tough here.
Well,
He's gonna sell something out.
Ed's on
How
7.
does he get safe here? I like that shot. That's pretty sporty there. That's
Very.
pretty sporty there. Oh, and Mike's in a bad spot. 14 banks after he takes it out. Oh, he's going for it. Oof.
Wow. And he's going to sell out a pretty textbook bank. We said that earlier, though.
Ed's
I mean,
banked every one of these a diamond short, or really a quarter diamond short, right? But,
but as a one-pocket player, this is what you salivate on.
of course, see if he's
This is-
made the adjustment yet.
This is where you make your lunch money.
It's still short. Oh,
No,
he made it. Good
yep,
job.
he got it. Ed says, I like lunch money.
Oh, is he on the last? I thought.
Oh,
No, okay.
I thought Ed was on 7.
That's in there.
It sure is.
He's starting to figure out the banks, or the rails. I'm sorry.
Ed was on. Yeah, I had the score wrong.
That was good.
It
One
was
pocket
6-6.
by Ed there.
That was a night. You're talking about end game.
And that's exactly
hell of
what
an
they're
end game
talking
there.
about. That was an excellent end game by Ed there.
Wow. So Ed Hobbs takes a 2-1 lead in this race to 4. Very sensitive microphones. So any rustling of any
Okay.
plastic, you hear it really loud in the microphone. But people at home probably don't hear it as loud as we do because we have the headphones on.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so diamond break here. Lays down a nice one. He's got a ball sitting fairly close to the jaws of his hole, and
But
Ed doesn't have a shot at it.
He didn't get that cue ball up normally as far as you want, right, to get up in front of the stack.
Mm-hmm.
But he put a threat right to his pocket right away.
That's big.
Yeah, because he can't take on this bank.
What do you do here? This is. Oh yeah, okay. Come off the 3 and try and come up on the 8 or something. You can get frozen to a ball real easy coming off the 3 here. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Only Ed knows. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he didn't really have a way of getting to that 13.
Yeah.
Or getting underneath it even.
I would have liked to known what he had in mind there, because I know it wasn't that, right? But
yeah,
I would have liked to known
that's
outcome he had in mind, you know.
You know, that's where the break comes into being such a big factor. Is if you can break where you put your opponent in a spot right off the bat like
Yeah,
that.
right.
I mean, that's huge.
Of course. They just sit there and scramble the whole game, right? If you lay down a really nice one.
Yeah, and the way he's putting that bridge, it looks like he's going to put some draw on this ball. Yeah.
What's he playing shape for the 12?
Oh, he's spinning it. Okay.
This is a good shot here.
There we
Good
go.
shot.
Very nice.
Now he can get a few.
Yeah, 6, 11, right? Is that what you're...
I'd like him to try to get on the 12 ball here. 12 ball, and then try and draw into the pile from there. And then you'll have the 11 and 15 as your insurance balls.
Where that 5 is, you got to make sure you draw out far enough off
Sure.
that off that side rail and come out past mid-table, really.
It ain't easy, but we'll
No.
see what happens.
No.
But going to the balls now is a little treacherous.
That's not either one of them. And is that combo in play? I don't think it is.
Yeah, none of this is. Oh, it's time to bail. He needs to take out the 14.
That's the first thing that he was looking at. Now he's looking at the stack to see what possible combos there might be. It's a good idea, at least analyze the stack.
Well, either take the 14 out or draw behind it off the 7. You know, I don't know. Yeah, there you go. He sold the 15, didn't he?
He did. Yes, he did. All right, so Mike D has 2. Ed is eyeing up the bank on the 15 here. Where do you go with the cue ball to get anything going, though? I mean, isn't the cue ball going to
just crash in and take whatever you get here, right?
Crash into the 11-12, kind of push more balls towards it.
Yeah, he has a plan here. He's trying to get the cue ball up in there, right? Good shot. Almost in the safe there. Wow, he can bank this.
Yeah, he's not even looking at the 14, by the way.
Right.
He must have really liked that because he didn't even look. Yeah, that was nice. He didn't even look at the 14. I was thinking that was a possible safe bank.
7-10 combo.
Yep.
Or something. Yep.
Drills it. Time to bail again.
7 ball, right? Cut the 7 in, play a 2-way, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you could start maybe play position for the 14 here, and you grab those balls up there.
Nice shot by Mike. Lee Baldwin says, how big was the lag in this match? Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, as impactful as the break has been, both players have won every break.
Yeah.
Although Mike D definitely should have stole the first one.
That was a big shot for Mike. He's in kind of a spot here. Good shot. Really helped him.
Yeah, and good job not trying to do too much with the cue ball there.
Oh, yeah, right.
Like you were saying earlier, sometimes it's either, you just go all ball.
Whoa.
Cue ball to their bottom rail. Nice. And they didn't really land favorably for Mike, though.
Right.
The way that 14 sort of squeezed in there. And that puts Mike at 6.
Ed's got to look at shot at his pocket. Does the deuce go towards this hole off the 8? We'll never know. Well, it still looks like it might. The 5-8 doesn't look on, but it's close towards Ed's hole. Maybe the 5-9. All right, all that changes now.
Yeah. Spot that one up.
Well, this is going to change.
Yeah. Is that 9-5 combo playable, you think?
Oh, yeah, it's there. Nothing wrong with that.
Right? I mean, you can draw the cue ball back to the bottom rail.
I think he may need a hit.
No, he doesn't like it.
That's a good shot. Oh, I think he just keeps...
It's a little hot, and that's going to give up a bank shot.
Yes, it is. A fairly easy one, too, especially on a diamond.
Well, he's got to hold the cue here, doesn't he? I mean...
Yeah, it's just laying well, that's all.
Okay.
No, he has to cross it. He needed to cross that one.
Yeah. might have looked a little different in the room there.
Probably.
Where he was looking at it, but yeah, I don't think he wanted to leave it where it landed like that.
Oh, this is get stiffed. Oh man.
And
Oh,
to
the
the
safe.
stack,
Right? See,
yes.
always the safe, right?
Yeah, smart play right
You didn't
there.
even try to make that.
No. And cue ball to the stack, move the 3 over to your pocket.
Yeah. That's a good shot. I like that one.
Yeah, both these players are.
Boy, Mike's got an answer for a lot of things, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
he does. There's a reason that he's here matching up against Ed Hobbs.
What's he doing?
Really wish I had
Looking at-
really wish I had a camera for the viewers on Mike D, because he's in his chair in this thinking posture, right? He has his sort of hand to his chin, and he's just in deep thought of, These guys are in a chess match, It's I don't think Ed likes this one.
Yeah, it's going to cost him here.
I think so.
14's going to hold him for
It
the
might
3.
cost him the game. You don't, because Mike only needs two balls here.
Yeah, well, that'd be that.
Yeah, he's got. He makes this. Hit the 14 full, and he does. And so far, every player has won their own break, and we are tied at 2-2.
2
So-
to 2.
So here we go. That was a much faster rack. You never know. One pocket, the racks can go fast, or they can take an hour. You just never know how the game is going to get played out.
That's right.
And I'm telling you, I'm entertained.
Yeah, it's fun to watch, right? It's
It
fun
is.
to sweat, especially when there's money involved, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with your opinion. I think it's a lot of fun. We might have 27 or so viewers right now that are agreeing with you. I think a
Cool.
lot of people are going to be watching this later. There was a lot of people at that tournament at 15th Street.
Yeah, there was. There was a lot of money to be won today in that tournament.
Yep.
Right? It told me that Calcutta got up to like 11 grand.
Yep.
Good break there. He had the 6. I think you can see the 12 either. And nothing really for Mike here. Nothing's even anywhere near his hole. It's a big break for Ed here. Well, he's got a couple choices here. He can thin off something, try and bring the cue ball up table, or put it right where his cue's at right now. That's what he's probably gonna do. He's gonna come off the 3 or the 10 and just lay the cue ball up on the side rail.
Yeah, I think I agree. His side rail, because
Right
he wants to
there.
protect his balls that are over there, right?
Sure.
I mean, if you can hide the cue ball from those balls.
You have to preserve your 6 ball. That's the biggest ball. And he did a good job there.
Yep,
Nice.
got to the rail. Nicely
I
done.
believe he did. Maybe it's close, but he may be able to do something with the 6. What is he doing? Okay, thin it off to 4.
Yep, leave him in the same spot again.
Man, that's what a good break does. It just forces you to do real weak stuff just because you're scrambling just to stay alive, you know?
Yep.
And,
Scratching and clawing, yeah,
Yeah,
you're hanging from your
right.
fingernails. So does Ed have the opportunity to do the same shot that he did last time?
yeah.
Off the 3 to the rail. Same exact shot. Yep. And he hit it at the exact same speed too. Just enough to bump the rail. So yeah, Mike is really, I mean,
He's in a bit of a spot.
yeah.
Let's see what he does. Whoa, he did something crazy there.
Ooh.
Like he
Ed-
mishit that, and
I don't know if I've ever seen Ed pop out of his chair that fast.
yeah, well, he didn't sell anything out. It's weird how that happens sometimes. It happens quite a bit, actually. I
Are you
think.
sure he didn't sell out the 6 ball there? Isn't that Ed's pocket?
Oh,
That's,
maybe he did.
yeah, I mean, I'm fairly certain that 6 ball plays, and I wonder how he's going to attack. Maybe coming around for the 3 next, or try to come around a couple of rails for the,
Right.
for the
I'm
14.
sorry, I had the pocket mixed up.
Yeah, that's okay. It happens. I wish I had some technology that actually I can label the pockets for you on the screen.
I'm obviously way too
Well, they switched.
to remember, but well, I'd like, if that's the case, you got to get rid of the 6 ball, right? And you got to make room for the 3.
Does he have too
Yeah.
much angle to low left spin this around the 3?
I like that shot. You better get there.
Right.
You don't fall short. But yeah, I like that. I think that's what he's doing. I don't know. He hit inside. It's a good shot.
Good
I thought of
shot,
that
yeah.
earlier, right?
Yeah, because the low left, I don't think he really had enough. Because if he bumps the 3 going on, and he's just stuck
Sure.
right there. I mean, he's done with 1.
Now he can roll forward and just get enough to see maybe bank the 3 next. If he's trying to stay conservative, like not do too much here, shoot the 14 in, push forward, leave yourself a bank on the 3. He's cutting the 1. I like that. Touch it inside, stay on the left side of the 15. Good shot.
And the 3 next, yeah.
Yes.
Very nice.
What here? He landed kind of straight. What's that 10 ball look like?
It's hard to say, but the way he played that, I think it
I think
plays.
it goes. doesn't it? It's hard.
I mean, it's hard to know from the camera
Sure.
angles, but obviously he would not have played that ball like
Right.
that if it didn't go.
It just looks off to me for some reason.
It looks like it's frozen
it's
to
not.
the. It looks like it's frozen to the 5.
Shot. Must have. He's got 4 now.
And now he's going to bail
Yeah.
and get the 12 out.
Yep.
Yep.
Start sending him up table, bank the 12, up table, and stop the cue ball.
He has maximized his run right there.
It's time to play 1 pocket.
Yep.
Oh, maybe he's got a straight backer where he can draw it back for the 12 and be safe. I think he has this. Oh, what am I? Oh, I see. Okay, I keep getting confused.
On the pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ed's on the top left as you're seeing it on the overhead. And Mike D's on the bottom.
Right. So how about the 7 ball here? Banking the 7, trying to make the 12.
What's the risk?
Not much.
All
if you
right.
follow the cue ball straight up, that's why I'm saying that.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
I like it. Yeah. Pretty good. Did he let him see the 12 to pump enough to pop it out of there?
I don't think so. What's he aiming up here? Oh, the 9 ball. Okay.
like where he left the cue ball.
Yep.
Right snugged up to that side rail. And making it impossible for Mike to get any kind of draw on this. You know, if he wants to try to hold the cue ball somewhere, he can't. All he can do is roll forward with it.
Did that pretty nice.
Yeah, he did.
Now he can do that shot with a 12 ball, or he can just kind of stop it and get it out of there, or maybe follow, get behind the balls.
I can hear Eye of the Tiger is playing in there, so somebody might be getting fired up. Karate Kid style.
Well, that's Rocky, isn't it?
Oh, right, Rocky, right. It was in Karate Kid 2, though. Yeah, Ed had a little bathroom break there. While Ed is getting ready there, we'll all right, Ed's back to the table now.
It's back to the table.
It was kind of like Eye of the Tiger theme, this tone there, like that.
Yeah, he did follow it, yeah. Good shot. Okay, what do you do here?
Well, is there a way to twist that 12 ball back and still not sell out a shot?
I'm sure there is a way.
I mean, the 13 is a little bit of a threat, right? I mean, the 13
Very
does
much so.
play.
Yeah.
So if he does play that now, he's not taking that.
He might be shooting the 13, yeah.
Yeah. Not a bad idea, since it was playable.
I don't. Come off the 9 here and try and get behind the 14 ball. The good thing
Oh,
for
I like that shot. I like that shot, Eddie. That's a good one. Oh, I got to get the ball count. Thanks. Lee Baldwin just texted me and said, ball count. It is 4-0 ball count in favor of Mr. Ed Hobbs.
So it looks like he's doing a kick here. Oh, he's
straight banking the 15. No?
okay, nice shot.
Oh, he is getting behind the...
He just missed it.
Yeah, he did. Is there enough room to twist this 9?
No, that's too straight in my opinion. It is.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, it's going to come back and hit the cue ball, right?
Yeah.
But you could bank it into the 14, though, right?
Still gonna kiss.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's go to the overhead so the camera, so the people at home can see what you're seeing there. He might be trying that. Even if he comes into the 7.
Oh, nice.
Oh, maybe
Didn't kiss that one.
I think he was thinking, well, maybe it could play off the 2 and then into the, those balls over there. All he had to do is just hit something and punch that 14, and it kind of goes right towards the pocket. So that was a good safe shot.
What's that doing here? Okay,
Putting
that's
him in the
nice.
same spot. Yeah.
There it is.
Try to lock him to the back of that. Does that 14 bank? And there's no way for us to tell on the camera.
I don't think so. I think it's. I don't think
I don't think he would have
he's
played
looking
that if
at
it
it.
did.
Yeah. Okay. He's just standing off the 14 here.
Yeah, he doesn't want to.
Ooh, he just wired the 14 up, didn't he? Potentially, yeah, I think. Looks like the tangent line's pretty close to the. Well, it's not on enough for Ed to shoot it.
Well,
Hmm.
again, I believe Ed is the top.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Language.
The top left pocket. So Mike was trying to loosen up the 14 and 7 so that they make it playable towards his pocket right there. And Ed did a nice job of holding that cue ball right in that perfect spot there where he can't attack the 5. And he's got a nice threat going. So, and he can't really play off the 7 because that 7's going to be probably wired to the pocket.
Maybe come off the 7 and behind the 5 if you can.
Well, maybe he can. I wonder if he can play this 7 off the 14 into the pocket and come under the 5. In case
That
of
would be
in case of
ideal.
well, yeah, just as a safety, right? I think he's got this. It's cue ball control. As long as he holds that cue ball to the bottom rail or stays under the 5 with this, I think this 7 actually has a chance to carry him into the pocket.
You do? Oh,
I do.
man. That's up. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
I think his concern is that if it doesn't go into the pocket, he's going to
Say, what are my consequences, right?
Yeah,
Like,
then it can sell at a bank, or he can clear those two right out of there.
Yeah, well, the balls are all right there, so it may cost him quite a bit.
Yeah, it wasn't going.
Cost him the bank. He might lose the game from here.
You think?
Yeah, the 7 ball.
Yeah, well, that's what his hesitation was, is that it wasn't really wired like, kind of looked like on camera. To me, it looked like it was wired as a carom there. And Ed did not make that.
Oh, it's huge for Mike here. He's got a chance to run some balls.
Yep. It is 4-0 a ball count.
Unfortunately for him, he's treetop by the 15, and he's got to use a bridge.
Right. Yeah, that's two strikes against you.
For me, this is no problem. I am a lefty.
How do you shoot with the bridge over a ball, though? How well do you shoot with a bridge over a ball?
He's got to get on the 8 ball here at least.
Let's see how well he does. I think his target is getting on the 8 here. Oh, maybe. Oh, well, he can't take on this bank now because the 7 is just too juicy.
Could put him behind the 7 here and bank the 5 back.
God, it feels like there's like 13 things you could do, but only one right one.
That's what he's doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't get the hook.
He didn't? All right. So Mike D settles for 1 ball there.
He's just come off the side of the 7, right? Make him take out his own ball. What's he doing?
Well,
oh, that's Ed's hole. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Ed's hole. So
right,
I'm thinking,
he's not doing that.
I'm thinking he's gonna bank the 5 to his hole.
Man.
But no, maybe not. That's too risky. I'm just looking at the 9 and 12. The 9, 13, and 12.
Mm-hmm.
They don't play. You know what I mean? They're if you can get that cue ball down there
Okay.
somehow, down to that bottom rail, you don't have a shot on that on any of those three. The
Okay.
15 does,
That's what he's looking at. Yeah.
right? So he has the option to bank this as long as he can control the cue ball enough to get it down to that bottom rail.
I don't think he can. I think he's just going to roll on the 4 and take the move, right?
Yeah, you're probably right because he's going to come off the 2 ball
Right.
on this bank.
Yeah, it's a lot of chaos going on. It's hard to control all that, right?
And then
I
you
mean,
don't know, yeah, you don't know where the 8 ball's 2 is
Right,
going to go into
right.
the 8, and then the 8's going to go into that.
So let's just roll on the 4, right? Or is he winding up, or is he just rolling? Yeah, okay. Yeah, exactly. He didn't want it to go out that much. But go ahead, shoot the 12, right? I dare you.
Yeah, that is an Idaria shot, isn't it?
Yeah. So Deitchman here is in a bad kind of spot here. We could kick it to 7, maybe.
Mm. 13 might be in the way. He might be looking at that, yeah.
And went straight at it, sold out the Banky. Ooh, yeah, he can cross this. He can cross this without the kiss.
He's got enough room, doesn't he?
It's barely, but he's got it. He might get a bunch of balls here, too. Too hard, right?
Nope. Oh, it's a little too much cut. Yeah, he's got that pocket locked up. I mean, that ball is locked. There's no way you're getting that ball out. So, and he blocked him from it.
Did he? Pretty bad. Or he can't just roll.
No, he can't roll up to that ball. He's got to pound the 5 into it. Oh, maybe he can. The camera deceived me. I didn't think that he had enough room to do that. Sure looked from the camera that 5 was right in the way, but good shot there. So that was a ball for Ed.
He's going to play the same role on the 4 shot, right? That was pretty effective last time. Why not do it again?
Sure, yep. This is that one pocket grind,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
You're just going to wear down your opponent.
You
Just
start
continue
to learn your opponent, right? And then
continue grinding away at
Yeah.
him.
that's cool.
Yeah, one pocket. It's a mental.
Whoa, whoa. That was kind of crafty.
It's a mental marathon. It's like who can actually stay focused for the longest period of time, without making these mental errors. But I guess that's pool in general. But I think it's just especially one pocket. It's just so thought intensive.
Mm-hmm.
So Ed takes away that ball.
Most people fire that at their hole, right? He just doesn't take
Right.
the chance, and why not? Wait for a better opportunity.
Looks kind of a juicy bank on the 8, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Although he's got an angle to where that cue ball is going to float up, right?
Right, so he's going to have to spin this a little bit. He needs to use some left English and transfer it to the 8 ball. Nope, he's passing it up.
Yeah, it is a risky shot. Oh, now I did not see that. That's a one pocket shot right there. That's power one pocket.
Yeah.
Holy cow, man. He didn't take much time to see that too. He said, "Oh, this one looks way better." And you see if he missed, like he wasn't selling out in nothing on that. He didn't like that, but he's got the 11. pretty sure he's got the 11. No, he doesn't. The 9, I mean, the 9 banks, but yeah, I don't know. So Ed has 6 balls now.
He's going to have to lay up here, maybe. Yeah, good shot.
Nope. Ed's on 6.
Ed's got 6. Are you sure? That's... Oh, yeah, okay.
5, 7. Sorry, Ed's on 7. My bad. He got 2 on that run.
All right, that's what I thought. He's on the hill, right? For
Yep.
the balls.
I think Lee was right when he said, how big was that lag?
Uh-oh. Well, that's a good opportunity here. Get a ball. And maybe the 11 and the 2. Bank the 13, follow the cue ball up.
Yeah.
To around the middle of the table.
You know what I just thought of is I could switch the scoreboard to where the player was on next to the pocket that they have. That would make it easier for people to remember whose pocket is
just
which.
Like
that was beautiful.
Oh, almost.
Good cue ball, though.
What do you do here? Okay. What he's going to do is combo on the deuce into the 11, right?
So that he can push forward with the cue ball and end up behind the 13.
That looks ideal.
Follow forward with the cue.
Or he might be trying to just stop it. Yeah, good shot.
Oh, watch that side. Ooh, man.
He didn't sell out much at all. Well, this shot's important not to hit too hard. Very good, yes. Alright, well, it looks like Ed is looking at maybe moving the 11 and 15 out of play. What is he doing? Kicking the 13.
Yep, and I think Mike D has a chance to bank this 13 with fairly minimal risk.
I think it might be time to go here. Yeah, maybe send us.
Is he looking at the kick on this 2-0? No, he wouldn't kick that.
Could do that. You could do that. It's a bit risky. This
I
here,
really don't
I
like
like what he's doing here. He's just playing safe. Get it out of there and move
And
on.
lock him to the bottom of the deuce. Yep.
It's conservative. It's hard to be disciplined enough to do that when you're stuck so bad in ball count, right? I mean, you want to get going.
Yeah.
And as you should. You do need to get going if the score is what it is.
I am going to switch the switch the scores here so that on the scoreboard so that you guys can see the players by the right pockets. I think that's.
Oh.
How do you like that? I just switched around the scoreboard there so that people at home. What did I miss? So I was messing with the scoreboard. What just happened?
It scratched.
Oh no. So Ed's at 6 now. Wow, I missed a major moment just messing with the scoreboard. I just thought it'd be nice to put the names next to the pockets so the people at home could know Whose side was which?
Oh, this is really important to get some balls here.
Yeah.
He's laying flat here.
Yeah, he doesn't have much angle at all, does he?
No. Gonna have to power draw this back.
And the side's in there, isn't it? In play for that draw.
Maybe.
Bank the 12. What he's looking at now.
That's a pretty good shot there.
Yeah. Put the 12 as a threat. Locked him to the 9.
Man, too bad
that was
four
really
ball comes up.
Yeah, but is Ed frozen to that 9? He's looking at. Oh no, he can see the 4 ball for sure, but he can't see the 12. So he's got it. He's going to play the 4 ball and try to come underneath the 12 here. No? So Ed got a couple more there, so he's got 3. Oh, I mean, Mike has got 3. Sorry, my bad. Ball count is Ed Hobbs 6 and Mike Deitchman has got 3.
That can't be right.
Well, there's 6 balls left on the table. That would add them up to 15. Yeah, it is 6-3.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of feel like Mike should have ended up with a little bit more than that out of that scratch. I don't think he maximized that as much as he wanted to anyway. I won't say should have. I would say wanted to, right? Oh, nice. Gets him right on the 9.
Is he maybe coming off the 12, back down table, I think. Just missed a 4. Whoa. I was trying to shoot that at his hole. That's pretty cool. This is double kiss shot here too. Oh boy, he beat the kiss by a mile there, but he didn't even get close to his hole, right?
Nope. And Ed has a free opportunity to get number 7 here. And if he wanted to maybe put a little, he might actually be able to get around for the 11, but I don't know if he's going to risk that.
Well, I think he's going to shoot the 11 first. 4 is fine where it's at.
Oh, yeah, good point. But doesn't it look like you're kind of really tree-topped on the 11?
Sure.
But, yeah, it's still probably the better option, even if you just...
Now you got 2 balls by your hole.
Good point. That's why you're giving me weight when we play, Eddie.
I'm a sucker.
Is he gonna back cut this?
Gonna move it, really. I don't know what he's doing here.
He might back cut this for the win.
He
Yeah, because he's
is.
going for number 8 here.
That's great. I never
Yeah,
see Ed do that stuff. He
yeah.
must be
Well,
dialed in pretty
he's on the last
nicely.
ball, and he's not really going to sell anything out.
Mm.
Just get it close. So Ed Hobbs takes that
Ed
rack.
Hobbs,
Yeah,
paper thin cutting balls in like
that
a
was pretty
champ.
paper thin. All right, so what do we got here? Ed Hobbs gets that one. Somebody had a recommendation that maybe we should put the ball counts in the red and blue squares here on the scoreboard, and
That's a great idea. That
the
was
actual
confusing me too.
match score here.
Mm,
I wasn't sure what to do. I don't have like a one-pocket scoreboard. I'm just using what I have
sure.
here.
No, it's a good idea. Actually, you should do that.
All right, I'll change it. No problem. And the ball counts in the score. I like that. Let's try it. Let's try that. We're going to change it around, guys. So we're going to put the ball count in the red and blue squares there. Somebody came up with a recommendation there, so we're trying out whatever works here. And I'm going to see which side that Mike D breaks from, and then I'm going to move that score to that player to that side so that you guys can see it the right way. Well, you would see it the right way from this angle, but not from this angle, I guess. But this is the angle that you guys are mostly looking at, or the overhead, which doesn't have the scoreboard, so I guess that works out. All right, so that's going to be Mike D's side, so I'm going to switch these around. There we go. How do you like that? Just switch it right around. Did I do it right? Yeah, I did it right. Nice job freezing him to that stack. Got him locked up right, snugged up to that 11 ball. And there is not much that Mike can do with this one. I mean, if he tries to shoot at the 3 ball, he's bridging over like 3 balls that are ahead of it. Yeah, I mean, this is a tough bridge shot. Looks like he's managing pretty good, though. Trying to send it over. That was really risky, and he's going to sell out a good opportunity for Ed right here. This is a big opportunity for Ed. Right away, Ed locks him to the stack, forces him into a difficult shot on the 3 ball, and forcing him to sell out now. So Ed's taking his time trying to see how he can maximize this opportunity here to at least get 3 or 4 out of this, if not more. Oh, that was not what he wanted. Punch right into that 7, so he's only going to end up with 1 ball out of this. Now, I wasn't sure if he had enough to where he could draw that back for the 7 next, but he ended up coming right into the 7 and popping it out of there. So, and I think I just saw Mike D take a sigh of relief right there. Yeah, this is he sold out a bank here, so Ed gets a ball off of that. But I think Mike is really happy with the outcome after that first shot that he took. He did not make that, but he left it right behind the stack. And Ed has no way of attacking it and popping it out of there, so it was a good shot. He was playing more cue ball than he was object ball on that one. Yeah, Lee says he's probably glad he didn't make it. I think so. I mean, I think he was really focused on the cue ball, not necessarily making that ball. As long as he can get the cue ball behind that big pile of balls in the middle, Ed's in trouble. So I'm not sure what he's kicking at the 5. What a shot. So Ed kicks at the 5 to give Mike that ball and nothing more. That was impressive. I mean, if he doesn't make that kick, that's bad news. So he drilled it. Brilliant shot. That's pretty good from Mike. Good cue ball. So I got the scoreboard on this screen where the player here, Eddie, is towards their pocket. So
Copy that.
Ed's at the right.
Oh yeah, there we
Mike's
go.
on the
Okay,
left, so
yeah,
that'll help us out. And I think viewers at home probably also get confused a little bit. You change camera angles and you don't know what's what. So, boy, I tell you what, Ed played a great save to lock him to the stack in the beginning.
Yeah.
And Mike sold out. A pretty good opportunity for Ed. I thought was going to get at least 2, maybe 3 or more. And he just didn't have enough draw on the ball. Ed's not going to like this at all. I'm not sure what was. I'm not sure what was in his game plan there on that one. But we know that wasn't it.
Well, the 10 and 12 don't look so. Well, he's got to do something with them to be able to run a bunch of balls. So what is he doing? Oh boy.
I'm not sure. Maybe playing for bank on the 2, but you don't want to let that cue ball loose.
I like coming off the right side of the 12 here with some right English, opening those 2 balls up and maybe trying to put the cue ball down by the 1. That needs to get figured out for Mike to be a force in this game. The longer the 10 and 12 stay like that, well, you know, right? I don't mind this either, right? I mean, you got to move the balls by your opponent's hole. You got to get them out of there, right?
Is he taking this bank on, though?
I think so. I think he might be trying to go into the 6 here as well, which isn't a bad shot.
He's not liking the feeling of that bridge right there, so he's going to get a different bridge. We got a couple of different options in there. Oh, he brought his own. Yep. Always good to bring your own equipment if you need it. You never know. Oh, bumped a ball. It's just one ball, though. No foul. Move it back. It's pretty awkward here. It's like surgery. It's like that game Operation. You ever play that when you were a kid? And you got the tweezers, and you're trying to take out the knee bone and the.
Yeah, I didn't sign up to be a doctor.
Yeah, he got the buzz. He got the buzzing sound on that one. I think.
Yeah. I think he's gonna have to get over the 8-ball a little more. That's.
Scott Mosley says, no way, put the bridge away. Bottom left, bank the 6.
Screw back, right? Yeah, I see it. I've been looking at that the whole time.
Leave it on the right rail.
It's there. Yeah, I get it. I've been seeing it.
Yeah.
But there.
He's got his eye on that 2 ball.
This is a better shot here if he can execute it.
Well, because it does 2 things, right? It takes that away from Ed's pocket and moves it to his.
Pardon me.
That's gonna be a bank shot.
I don't know if he can get anything else, but yeah. There's a ball that is unaccounted for. Right. We need some footage. Do you guys know when it dropped?
1 second.
Early.
A minute ago because it's still sitting in there. I just left him there, right? I left you in that spot. It was a long shot, so I forgot. We want to know what the 4 ball belongs to.
Right.
Give me a minute.
I didn't do that. That's what I'm saying. I don't.
I can't remember if I know I made a decent.
We have the score. We have the score as 1-1.
Yeah, it might just spot up.
Right. That's what I'm thinking.
If you go back before, like the last shot, I did move. I can't remember. That was a long inning.
Let me see if I can. Might take me a minute.
No worries.
But
if we can't figure it out, I'll just take it. Is that all right? We'll split it. Still has a sense of humor.
so where's the 4 ball there? 4 ball.
It's in the middle of the pile.
4 ball. Gone.
What happened to it? Oh, it's Mike's.
That's the 4 ball that he pocketed right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it belongs to Mike.
It was Mike's. Mike pocketed it.
Thank you guys.
It's Mike's ball.
He had the 5 on it, so it's Mike's ball.
Yes.
Well, we know the 4 ball is. I should put on 5 too. That's the nice thing about video. Figure it out. Where's the 5? Yeah, the 5 was kicked in, so the 5 is also.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so there was just a little question over whether the 4 ball, because the 4 ball was sitting in the ball return. Neither of them remember it, but it was Mike's. So that is Mike D's. He's got 2. That's the beauty of the video. They don't rack up the balls. And you know, what's funny is that they didn't rack them up, and we didn't get the score either on it. So
I know.
we all missed it. And I didn't get anybody in the chat that said.
Do I need to pay attention to the score?
Yeah, in one
I
pocket,
probably do,
in
don't
one
I?
pocket, it's pretty important.
It is.
I did not see what happened on that last shot, but it looked like it was pretty good for Mike.
Good song, good song. Nice shot. He's going to try and take the deuce out with the 15. I don't blame him. He's just got to be accurate. Good shot. Ooh, we got some help with the 15 too. It was gorgeous. Gorgeous shot. Ed's out of the trap as of now. For now. And the 10-12 remains. Does it not? That needs to get taken care of. Good shot.
Wow, that was beautiful, but only one, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So Lee Vestal, we switched up the scoreboard. So what you see in the red and blue boxes is the ball counts. And I have not tallied up Mike's yet because his turn is not over. So, but Mike does have 3 right now.
If he can come off the left side of the 12 thin and just come down to the bottom rail, he should really do it. It's worth the risk. He's got to get that taken care of. Cross bank.
Beautiful. Bump the 10.
Ooh,
I was
we
like,
took care of it.
yeah, I
Now
know,
he's
bump-
a threat.
Yeah, bumping the 10 was key right there.
Yeah. Now Mike's
Bump
a
the
serious
10.
threat in this game. All of a sudden, he's in a really good spot, actually.
He needs to win this game. I mean, Ed's on the hill,
Yeah.
right? He has to win this.
And right now, he's well, in terms of the ball count,
Ball,
he's not.
ball
but-
count, yeah, he is.
Oh, he
Yeah,
is.
he's
Is
a
that
three.
right?
He's a
Okay,
3 to
up
1
three.
favorite.
Yeah, then he's a huge favorite to win this game from here.
But the 2 is on here, and I think Ed might be playing it.
This is crucial for him to make, obviously.
It's not an easy shot.
Right.
Yeah, that
Slow
was
it
not
down.
a gimme. I mean,
Well, here's Mike's chance.
yeah.
He's rather straight in on this 10, but I think he can cheat it.
Ed knows it too. He knew that was a must make. There's no coming back from that one. I don't think anyway. But you know, you got to get to 8. It's not over until you get to 8, right?
Yeah, actually, this is pretty good shape, our position. To be a little closer, but the angle's nice. Yeah. Whoa, okay. That's fine.
Yeah, very nice. So he's at 5 now. This is 6. Oh.
Okay.
I was counting them before they went in. I should only count them after they go in the hole. Oh man.
Ed's got to get this out, right?
I
to
mean-
have a chance to win this game.
I can't. You know, you always say, how did you miss that? But We all do it.
Yep.
But
we all do it.
he was trying to get that perfect shape on the 7, I think, to wrap around to the other side of the 8, maybe. Or
He couldn't shoot him fast enough, is what I think.
yeah, he was excited about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Ed really went aggressive there and tried to bang that out of there, and that's going to cost him, I think, because that gave. So now Mike D is on 6.
Mike's a pretty good position player too, so imagine he's gonna get them all here. Yep.
That was beautiful. Yeah, that was beautiful position because any further and he gets behind the 6 there. Really nicely played.
So we're gonna go hill here. I wonder how they're.
It's gonna go hill, and oh no. So we can't commentate or curse like that, Eddie. This is
Mike's starting to get a little.
Like he sees the finish line and he's got that.
Yeah, his cage is getting a little rattled, and he's got to calm himself. This is where.
Isn't that
Ed's
funny?
very tough in these spots, so he'll make you earn it the entire way. So, this game is in Mike's hands, but he better not screw up.
Well, Mike's on 7. He's on 7.
Like these swings at the pocket like this.
Oh, and I didn't have the right camera angle at it, but so here we go. I don't know if he's going to try to send the cue ball off the table here.
He's got to drop it.
Or drop
it.
it.
Yeah.
Just follow it in. Yep. Okay, so.
Yeah, he's shooting at the 6, right?
Yep. And Ed goes down to 2 balls. Or 0, sorry. Is that right? So Mike D's still on 7 and Ed's on 0. And Mike's got the ball in the kitchen. So for those of you that aren't really that familiar with one pocket, that is a common strategy when your opponent is on 7 balls and he only needs 1 and he's got it in the jaws. All you can do is pocket his ball, scratch, take the penalty, it spots up, one of your spots up, and that's all you can do, right? I mean, there's nothing else there. It's a very common one pocket strategy. It's the only way to keep the game going.
Yep. It's your last breath.
And here we go again.
That's right. Yeah.
Same thing.
So actually, Ed's going to be in a better spot here. Ed's going to make this, and now the 6. There's no 6 ball to save him.
Yep. So now Ed is at -1. Can we do? Yeah, we can do -1. I didn't even know I could do that on the scoreboard. So Ed is at -1.
Now he's got to come off the 3 balls here.
Right.
And he's going to sell out something to Ed, whether it's a long bank or something.
And also for the non-one pocket players that are watching, a coin on the table means you owe a ball. That's why you saw Ed put that coin on the table there. Yeah, good smart shot there. You only need 1 and your opponent needs 9. It's just you just go ahead and loosen them up and just leave them on the bottom rail, right?
Yeah, let's get them all down table and then swipe at it.
Yep.
No thanks. Yeah, Ed had a good shot.
I don't think the 8 plays, does it?
Well, I think we're gonna find out.
Yeah, that's true. The way he's looking at it, it does.
I mean, it's worth swinging at.
Ed says, "Go ahead and shoot."
Go ahead and shoot. I'm gonna go take a.
He's going
whatever.
Ed's taking a bathroom break, but he told Mike to go ahead and shoot. He's like, "Well, it's on camera. It's not like he can do anything." I don't know if Mike's gonna do it though. Probably gonna wait until he gets back. Get some extra time to take a look at this. Here we go. He is taking on this 8 ball.
It is just sitting a little too not right. He's playing safe off the 3. That's a good idea if he can. But that's sitting funny too.
What about putting just a stop shot on the 8, freeze him to the 3, and move the 8 down
That's a
towards
good
you?
idea. Nothing wrong with that.
Or,
Or that.
yeah, that too, freeze him to the 8. As long as you're freezing him to something.
Double them up.
Yeah.
You get a touch for those little knick-knack shots if you play a lot of one pocket. Make them look easy, right? Those kind of
Yeah, those
gotta
little
get
thin
to a
little,
rail and then come back off. Yeah,
those are good in 8-ball too.
those are great shots in bar table
Yep.
8-ball, right?
Mhm.
They're very effective shots.
Good one to know. You'll win a lot of games using that
Right,
shot.
right. It's a good little shot.
Yep. That's pretty damn good. I mean, he's
Oh,
Yes,
Deitchman
he-
wanted that one.
yeah. I
He's-
mean, he said, "Go ahead and you got the 2.
Yeah.
Here, take your 2 ball and see what you can do with it." But you know,
you may have to.
yeah. I mean, you get the 2, you get another shot, and the 9 is out far enough. Oh,
Yeah,
he
it's just tough.
yeah. Is he conceding?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, he's conceding the game. Okay, so
It's up to me. We quit now and call even. I definitely won't play it out there. Don't get me wrong.
I think
Okay, so
I think
Deitchman wants to get,
yeah, I heard
even,
that.
and then
He said we can just call it even right
But-
now and quit now.
Ed ain't a break-even kind of guy,
And
so
so Ed's like, no, I can't do that.
yeah,
there's
it's like someone's got to win something.
Yeah, there's more on it than just that.
So triple the bet. One game.
Well, I mean, we've seen, we've seen 6 racks of one pocket. In every single rack, the breaker has won. So what does
Well,
that?
they
what
could
does
bring
tell
that up
ya?
as well, right?
You
I mean,
know?
that's enormous, of course.
We couldn't have gotten a more even one pocket match, I
Right,
think, between
it's a good
than
one.
getting these 2 guys together.
Right.
So is that somebody's phone buzzing in my ear?
I'm sure it is. It's probably mine. I'm all mad at somebody. No, not mine.
Was it yours? You know what? It was probably a phone on the counter in there, and I have a mic in there that's on the counter, so it probably
Well, that would make a lot of sense.
that's probably why it's buzzing us. Kevin Ross says the chat would protest. We'd pull out the pitchforks.
Yeah.
No kidding. I imagine
Ooh, we
people
sold the 8 out here.
people want to know who's going to win this.
The 8 ball is sold. That's the first bad break Ed's had. It's not even that bad. It's just he doesn't normally sell out that ball. But the 11 is covered.
Yeah.
He's got a choice. He can
Come
go
underneath.
all out and slam bank the 8 in, or maybe bank the 8 into the 11, get them both moving towards his hole.
I think he slides under the 11. I think he plays as conservative. This is Hill. I think he's gonna, it's $1,000 on the line here.
All right, you want to
Yeah.
turn the brake around. You don't want to fall too far behind in moves with that. Like you gotta still be a little aggressive with your moving.
Yeah.
That's what he did. Even
You got to pick your spots, though, right?
That's
I
his-
mean, it's all about picking the spots to make the move.
it is, but it's very conservative, extremely conservative, in my opinion, but effective. Yeah, it's an excellent shot.
And I'm going to switch the scoreboards around so you guys can have the right players in the right pockets here, because the left side of your screen is Ed Hobbs's pocket and the right side is Mike D's pocket. So we're going to switch that around.
Man, Deitchman's in a bad spot, kind of. I mean, get out of it. It's just no. He caromed off. Yeah. I think he was just trying to clear the balls. You know what I mean? And ooh.
It is 1-0, Mike.
Yeah.
In this final Hill rack of one pocket. Whoever wins this is gonna pocket $1,000.
Deitchman really turned the break around. Like he had nothing earlier. You know, a couple shots ago. Now. Ooh.
Ooh, that was pretty slick. Unless that 12 ball has some room. I don't think it does, though.
Oh, it goes.
Does it?
Unless the 3 balls got him.
I'm looking through the window here, and
Oh, it goes.
I still can't tell. I mean, I'm about 10 feet away from the cue ball, looking through the glass, and I still can't tell. I guess it doesn't go, or it's too risky.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
Now, Ed's got a couple options. You can cut the 11 in. You can move the 15. You can bank the 15.
Can he really cut that 11 in with the way the balls are sitting right now?
Oh, he's going away from him. I mean, his cue ball's going in the right direction to not sell out anything. Cut the 11 in, but he's not going to get much after that if he does make it. So, is there something more effective?
I mean,
out there?
I know I'm a far less experienced player than any of you guys, but I'm thinking about getting the 15, coming across the top of it, putting the cue ball on the bottom rail, sending the 15 up table.
Okay.
If that's possible. I don't know if it is.
Excellent
But
shot.
that's not. See, that's not a shot that's in my repertoire, man. That is not something I'm even looking at.
And Deitchman's pretty lucky that didn't fall. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
If that falls, he's in big trouble.
Right, because he's got the 7 ready to go, and
Yeah, and the 5 goes. He can bust out the balls with the 5. Yeah, it would have been a nightmare from there.
yeah, the guns are loaded right there.
So Deitchman's got an option here. He can slam the 7 into the 15, maybe try and take it out that way, or he can kick in the 15. Those are pretty much his only 2 realistic options. He can roll up on the 5 or some, or on the 7. Prolong the inevitable that way, but
I kind of like the slam shot because you have a straight angle where you can stop the cue ball.
you're sitting well on it, right?
Yeah, you're not hitting it at an angle to hit it with that
you could
force.
even draw back into the back of the balls there, like he
just like he did.
right?
Yeah, pockets the ball. That was as good as he could have gotten.
Right.
He didn't try to pop it out. He just gave it to him and stuck him in the stack. That's
Now it's 1-1, right?
Yep, 1-1.
1-1, and it looks like Ed's got the ball favored, somewhat as far as the balls are positioned right now. In favor of Ed.
Yes.
The 8, the 7, the 11
balls are favored
open.
in favor of Ed.
He's just gonna rub off the 8 here and come down to the bottom rail.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Oh
whoa,
no!
whoa.
Wow, that would have been so just devastating right there. Oh my God.
Sort of is. Diamonds.
I think I heard the puck.
Trouble
I think
here.
I heard the puckers.
He's in a bad spot.
Right to the stack.
Ooh, good shot. Look at this, man. Oh, can Ed bank this 11 in? And draw back for maybe the 5? It does go.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's on, and it's pretty safe. Play the 5 next.
Oh, the 8 went in a bad spot. Well, I mean, I guess depends on who you ask.
So what do you like for Deitchman here?
Yeah, he may have some kind of straight back on the 4 here. Almost a. But honestly, maybe come off the 7 down to the bottom rail. That's not good.
No, that's not good. Yeah. He didn't have a whole lot of options, but he needed to get that cue ball down lower than that. Ed's thinking about what else he's got. Do you see a second shot if he banks this 11? Do you see a second ball to set up
I
on?
might try and just go into the balls here.
Okay. Well, he's drawing.
Yeah, Cinchola.
Good bank.
Does the 8 bank?
I'm pretty sure he was just looking at that too, but if it does, it's not the angle that he wanted to get on it.
What about the 1-5? Does that bank over to his hole? Like the 6-1-5, or is that sitting kind of no? Or
take a look at the overhead here. I don't think so. I think
it's not on, is it?
No, I think the 5 just comes straight back to the 1.
Okay.
Or straight back to where it is.
Oh, shooting the 8.
Yep. He's taking on your bank that you originally said.
Oh, I went through the 14. This is a good shot.
Yep. He's not giving up anything.
No. He protected the 8 ball as well.
Very nicely done. Yeah, Mike is in a real tough spot here. I think he's just going to duck with this 7 ball, hit the 7 on the left side with some spin, get down to that bottom rail.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No?
He wants that 8 out of there.
Oh, he kicked it out of there. That's
good shot.
Yeah, that's a good play. I didn't know if he had room for that.
Now he's got to bank the 8 back over and maybe try and put the cue ball on top of the 14 here.
In the pocket.
Ooh.
Spots up on the spot. And the ball count is actually 2 for Ed. By the way, I forgot to mark his last one. So Ed has 2 balls. Mike has 1. This rack. We might see the longest rack of the night too, because it's hill, and I mean neither one of these guys wants to give up anything here.
Oh man, are there some shots in there into the pile? That small pile? Is there anything wired or close to wired?
It's hard to say. Oh, he screwed that back pretty good. And again, protects the 7 ball with the stack. That's what they're saying. You know, people in the chat were saying that Ed moves better. I mean, he does seem to always get that cue ball in between the stack and his ball that he puts towards his pocket. He's really good at that.
He just needs to move the 9 over and put the cue ball behind the 7 if that's there. I like that. That's an effective save.
So you're coming off the 6.
I'm coming off the 9.
Oh, you're coming off the 9. Okay, I see it now.
If he can,
I see it now.
It's not too hard to try and get behind the 7.
So you got to put a pretty good amount of left spin on that.
Right, or he could slow kick it over there, whatever. But I like that spot.
All right. Yeah, he didn't want to. It looked like he didn't want to risk putting a spin on it.
Right, you want to juice it and lose control, right?
Yeah, because if you put that spin on, but you hit it too full because of the deflection or something, and then all of a sudden you're selling out or too thin. You're selling out that 7 ball.
He's got to get the 9 out of there. Good job. Have it spot up, and now he can start banking the 13 towards this hole. That ball right there was not allowing him to bank this 13. Now he's free to bank at it.
I'll be right back.
All right. So from here, yeah, the 7, right? What a shot. Whoa, good Lord. What a shot by Mike. Ed's got to give this one to him. Yeah. Yeah, it's got to just roll this in. Good job. You can have it. You earned it. Okay. Is there anything here? I'm
Oh, that was a sweet bank.
yeah, that's a
Cove.
good shot. Nice shot. He covered it up too.
Is that 8-ball play? But he's not taking that on.
I hope it wouldn't not do that.
No, yeah. I mean, I'm just thinking you could play the 8 towards and rub off the 3 to come to the other side of the 13.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think maybe off the 1 would be this more simple plan. Like just get to the bottom rail off the 1.
That's what he's doing. This is why I lose at one pocket. I
Me
go for
too.
those. I go for those shots. I'm like, that 8-ball goes. I'll take that.
Come off the 9 maybe. I don't really like that. That's a pretty good little shot by Mike Deitchman. And he can cross the 13, but he's got to put some pace on it. So he's gonna take a swing at the 6. You got to be really accurate for this. And he's pretty accurate.
That's pretty accurate.
He did sell the one ball out. I don't
think he can take it.
Deitchman can shoot this. He's a very accurate player too, but even the most accurate players should pass this up.
Well, it's I mean, how do you shoot that without your hand shaking a little bit? Because he knows you're going to lose $1,000 if you miss it. You know, I mean, pretty much. It's not guaranteed, but I mean, you're really a significant underdog if you miss that shot.
So you start doing the risk versus reward. What if I make this? What happens if I make this?
Right,
You know,
exactly.
Is it going to pay off huge?
Yeah, am I going to run 4 or is it
Right.
just 1?
And if I miss, well, they're all laying there.
Right. He can't take on this one. He knows it too.
You got to move the 6.
Move the 6 and leave the cue down there somehow.
Yeah. Deitchman kicks well. Kicks with speed well. I think he can.
Yeah, John, it is 500 a man. Yeah, 1,000 in the middle. That's why I said lose $1,000. I guess I'll only lose 500, but
I think with one puck, you don't have to move it all at once. You know, you just bat it a couple times. You know, bat it 5 times to move it 6 inches, as long as you're moving it. He shot it dead in the hole.
and he did. And look at this.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
Almost got on it.
Well, does he have enough to cut it and smash the 6
Yeah,
out of there?
He does. The 9 looks tough. It's too risky.
Yeah, and it doesn't solve the 13 and 6 being by the hole. If you tack the 13 and you can bang the 6 at the same time, you can solve 2 problems and maybe put a ball in your hole.
This could scratch too. You gotta look out.
You think so?
It's possible it could follow him the 6. I mean, some things could happen here. Probably not, but you know.
It's interesting, you know, I noticed that Mike had already put that ball in his rack, on his side of the rack. You know, usually you don't do that until your turn's over.
Sure. Yeah.
Almost a mental thing, you know what I mean?
Well, it's important. Important ball.
Yeah, it's
in
an
the
important
last
ball.
Game,
you don't
the
want to.
4 was out in left
Right,
field.
yeah,
He
you,
didn't-
you don't want to be like, oh, whose ball was that?
Right.
At the end. He'd check it again and make sure it's in there. He just went to go look. It's still in there, Mike. You got that one. That was a good shot.
Well, he's just working it out, you know, and that's what he's doing.
I know. This is key, man.
Oh, does he go into the pile here?
Look at this. Oh my God! Almost made it. So I'm gonna rack it up for him here for Mike. He got that one ball in, which is a great shot. Played a fantastic shot with the bridge to take care of 2 balls out of Ed's pocket and leave a hanger in the jaws with that 13.
What's this 8-3 looking like?
Man.
I mean, seriously, like he's looking at it like he wants to shoot it. It's looking good, and it looks like it's close enough to where it could throw. If it's a little off, he's not taking a chance. Oh man. Yeah, you're not supposed to shoot it. Yeah, you guys shoot the 13, right? Roll it in.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I just want to leave that cue ball right in the jaws there. He's got that ball. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, you can carry him in the 13 as well. It's just hard to do. You better make it.
Yeah, I'm not doing a carom shot here. Yeah, just roll it right in. Nice job. Leaving the cue right in the jaws. Don't scratch.
Live
Good.
to fight another day.
That's right. So Mike is on 4. you know what? He's turned the tables on this break. You know, we were talking about how everybody who's broke has had the advantage and won the rack, and he's gotten to the spot where he's now in the lead with the advantage on ball count.
Right. Now Ed can take a swing at this 3 maybe, you know? Or maybe not.
Does that 3 go now, you think?
I don't know. He was looking at it and wasn't too jazzed about it. Oh, he may be sending the 6 into it.
I'll tell you what, it doesn't get more exciting than this.
He did send the 6 into it. It wasn't wired.
Wow.
He made a real good shot here.
He did a number of things there. He loosened everything up.
He did.
And all those balls go to his pocket. Almost all of them are in play for his pocket.
And the 3, 5, 9 aren't
and
for
only one ball
Mike.
is in play for Mike.
Right.
Yeah. Only the 6 ball is in play for Mike, and almost every ball is in play for Ed. So that was an excellent shot.
Yeah. He does have a few things. Is he going to 2-rail the 14?
That's what he's looking at.
Well, the 8's hanging out there.
Yeah, but if you can put the 14 as a threat, he's not going to take on a long 8 ball.
Sure.
He won't do it. He'll have to attack the 14. So as long as you're confident that you can get it close to your pocket, it's a good shot. I like the 2-rail on the 14. See the angle here. Yeah, because I think he can control it where he's going to leave him a pretty tough 8 ball. No, he wants to get that 8 ball out of there. You think Ed is attacking the 6 here and going for the bank on the 6?
So the 8 is
8 is in the way.
could be.
He's looking at that window.
Right, he is.
Let's take a look at the side view here.
Yeah,
Side view.
I think he should go. He should bank it off the rail, off the 8, and playing the 6 off the rail, off the 8 towards his pocket.
I like it. Looking at the side view camera, I think you're right. Actually, I think that, yeah, 6 off the 8, off the rail, off the 8. But Ed's got a different idea.
Good shot. Excellent shot.
So now Mike's got to play this 8 ball and try to put the cue ball at the bottom of the 9.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Don't try to do too much with the A. You might lose the cue ball, right? Don't try and push it way down table.
Yeah, this is one where you're playing all cue ball.
Right, you need to not sell out. So Mike's pretty well aware of this.
Wow.
Good shot.
I'm not taking on that shot like that. So Kevin Ross says Mike keeps hitting those shots kind of so soft.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've noticed that through the whole match. He's under hitting just a little bit on a lot of his shots.
Yeah. bit of a spot again. It's not exactly easy to get down to the bottom rail and not sell something out. Or maybe shoot the 5. The 5 straight on, bank it out of there, and then follow the cue ball down to the bottom rail. Ooh, he's going to cross it.
This is almost the shot that we were talking about before on the 14. 2 rail.
Yeah.
And
Right, right.
But without the 8, there's a threat. Like now he doesn't have the threat of the 8.
Mm-hmm.
That one was hit with a nice speed.
Yeah.
Really got Ed in a jam here. Behind all those balls. That was a smart move. What do you do here if you're Ed? I mean, he put that ball in a
There, I like that. I like sending the 10 towards the 3 ball.
and then locking him to the back of the 8.
Yes, that way. I mean, this 3's got a chance to sit by the hole if he hits it right. Really open up the balls. Get that 3 close to the hole. He tried to play that speed, didn't he? Good shot.
Yep.
Good shot.
Got the rail with the cue ball, so no worry about a foul there.
Mm-hmm.
Got that rail. I think Mike is going to use a 12 and draw back to the 8 and stick Ed again on the backside of the 8, right?
It's going to be a little ticky-tack
Well,
game for a little bit.
Well, if he can jack up on this enough, because it is on the rail, but if he can jack up on enough to get that cue ball back to the 8, he has a 2 rail, sending the 12 2 rails.
Sure, but the 14's got him doubled up, so it's not quite as effective if the 14 wasn't doubling up to his hole, right?
Right.
But still, it's a good place to hide.
He has to get back to the 8.
Yeah, right.
Otherwise, he's selling out the 10.
Yep.
He didn't get back to the 8, so he is going to sell out the 10 or the 12. I mean, these are long shots, though, so I wouldn't use the term sellout because it's not a sellout. You got to earn this one if you're going to take it on. What kind of risk do you see here?
Oh, man, I'm not shooting at anything here. I'm just rubbing off the 8 and playing safe. We're gonna battle that out because of
the 8 and 4.
I have such a strong advantage with the balls the way they are. I'm gonna try and do something simple,
Yeah. I mean, Ed really looks like he's eyeing the 12 or the 10.
Right. It's just
he's
too
taking
risky,
taking a solid look at those balls, but he's doing what you said.
Yeah.
He came to his senses. Said, "Yeah, it's not gonna."
Good shot. Especially with the 14 doubled up, right?
So now do you like punching the 8 and drawing back to the bottom of the 4?
Yep.
Yeah. Because you can kind of punch that 8 off that rail and maybe push some balls over back to your hole, right?
Sure.
As long as you don't overdraw it. Yep, that's exactly what he's doing.
Good shot.
Yeah.
Now can Ed shoot the 4 directly into the 14 and kind of spray him out of there?
So Ed says it's froze.
That is what he's going to do. He's shooting the 4 into the 14. He's going to take him out. He did that. Okay, yeah, he's going to stay doubled up. Yeah, nice shot.
I think he was talking about if the ball was froze to the rail.
Good shot, Ed. That's a good shot. It's nice to have that one pocket touch.
Yeah, that is difficult touch, right? Where he's just got to.
Deitchman's got it too. He's got a nice touch too. I'm gonna sit there and do this all day. Watch.
It's like that little half-inch cueing motion.
Actually, Deitchman played a good shot. He got some distance between the 4 and the cue ball. Now
Yeah,
Ed's
he's
gambling,
making-
doing it again. You know, he may sell the 14 out here.
He might. He might sell out right here. No.
Ooh, he didn't, just barely.
Wow. Wow. Look at this.
It's close, but he got safe.
And now,
Well, Ed's gonna take the 14 out now,
right now, it's going to take the 14 out. Wow, man, this is really a tactical battle here. These guys.
Ed, I'm following. I do not let him see the 3 ball here. Yeah, I see he's checking to see where he wants to be. He doesn't hide the red ball. Ooh, he even got it going towards his hole, too. Good shot. Now, Mike's got... Can he do something with his 9 ball here? Can he bank it towards his hole, miss the 3 on the way in and out?
That's the question, is the cue ball, can the cue ball pass the 3?
Right, I mean, is it all sitting? No,
Nope.
He hit that nice. Look at this. That's a pretty good shot.
Yeah, because it kind of blocks off that bank shot. Well, the combo bank, right, is on.
Well, yeah, okay.
I don't know.
Combo bank is on.
The cue ball is in the way, though.
Right.
The cue ball gets in the way there.
I guess the combo bank is on.
I mean,
Oh, I thought he was shooting it.
No, it wasn't on. I don't think he could have got the cue ball out of the way.
Right.
It would have ended in disaster. And one thing, it's like somebody's going to make a critical error, and it's just a matter of who's going to do it and when. I mean, that's usually either that or somebody's going to make an amazing freaking shot to get out, right?
Right. There's
Those are the two options, right?
You have a winner and you have a loser. All right. Deitchman's he's cutting his baby in. Man, I almost want to shoot this 12 ball. Ed doesn't like shooting these.
Well,
And,
why doesn't he like shooting those?
Well, it's a risk, you could miss it. But the reward is huge. You can get underneath and grab the 9, and get going.
The ball is 18 inches from the hole, though. You know what I mean?
If you miss,
I know.
The risk is huge. The 3,
He's
the
taking
8,
Ed likes to gamble.
Well, it doesn't really have much of a choice.
He's going for it. He'll make it.
Yeah, I think so too. Ooh, he came up for the 10.
Mike Deitchman's son said, put some respect on his name and say it right. So it is Deitchman.
Deitchman.
That's right. He did put a laughing emoji on it, so he wasn't mad about it or anything.
Well, I've heard how. I get it.
I know.
Believe me,
it is,
I get it.
I'm
the
sure.
last
Yeah.
name thing, it could be 30
hey,
things.
you're not the first one to mispronounce
Right.
Deitchman. That's a tough one. Oh my goodness.
Really rocketed that ball.
That, oh my gosh. So Ed did score 1 there. and it is 3-4 in favor of Mike Deitchman. And
looking good
And
to keep going.
do you play the combo here to get started? Yeah. Well,
that's
apparently,
what
if you're
he's
Mike, you
doing.
do.
This is crazy. Yeah, bounced out. That's
Why
huge,
did he hit that
ladies
so
and
hard?
gentlemen. That is huge. You're supposed to shoot the 3 ball there. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, or hit that a
Anyways,
little softer, maybe. Well, he had to stop the cue ball.
He had to make it. He had to shoot him straight in.
Yeah.
You know what? He didn't miss it. So
That's
I
right.
guess that's a
Is he going to cut this?
ball making's his strength. You know what?
I mean,
He's not going to see a much better shot than this from Ed. You know, I mean,
it's short
I don't
distance.
know. I'm trying to talk him into it.
Well, no bias there. Hey, he can't hear you, so it's not like he's going to listen to you.
Ooh, look at this.
That was a smart shot there. That was better than taking the cut on the 8. That was
Ed's got
better
to
than
give
taking
him
the cut.
this. Ed has to give him this because the ball position, like if you could just keep it right there where the 3 is now, the cue ball, it's really strong. He's got to give it to him. He's got to roll it in.
So 5-3, and he's not going to give him that, is he?
Yeah, he's going to have to put him on 6.
Because
he's
he
gonna
can't
have to do it.
Because he can't jam it out of there because of where the 9 is,
Yeah,
right?
It's just so strong of a spot.
What if you play the 9 off the top of the 3?
Yeah, good luck. I get it. You know,
I
I
get
mean,
it, right? Yeah. Do you really want to take that chance, right?
I mean,
Take the 9 off the top of the 3, pop the ball, put stop on it, and maybe you pop everything out of there. I don't know. I mean, if you take it, you're giving him. He's on 6, and you're on 3.
he's going to, yeah.
Okay. So
Good
he is
shot.
putting him on 6.
That's what he had to do. Look at how
Right.
strong this position is right here, right? You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not gonna. I'm not a player to second guess you guys. You guys know way more than I do about this game. I'll be honest. That's how I lose games in one pocket, as I do stupid shit like that. I think, oh well, I should be getting him out of there. I want to protect the score. No, give him the point.
what? He went for that?
Oh my God!
He made it.
And he
too.
made it. Mike
Oh,
Deitchman
man.
with the fantastic
Are you kidding? He sold
shot
the,
on
he sold the
that
farm
ball.
there. Wow.
He
all right.
completely did, and that's it.
Yeah,
That's it. He gets to 8, and it's over, folks. That is it. Mike Deitchman wins in a hill thriller
Wow.
against Ed Hobbs. Oh my God, that was an amazing finish, guys. We're gonna.